it's me, GV, and welcome to the GV stream, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently April 18th, 2025. Day 11 of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which has been a pretty objectively focused playthrough. I think I have a tendency to kind of get lost in chat and distracted and all that sort of stuff, but with this playthrough, I definitely wanted to focus on the game because I know people love KotOR, and I wanted to see what it was all about. So pretty proud with the progress thus far. This will be stream number 11, where we take on the third main planet. It's like 5th, 6th, something planet that we've been to, but about the third main planet, pretty much. So we will jump in and continue where we have left off. Friendly reminder, we do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We do stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, currently multi-streaming. So watch where you wish, pretty much, is the idea there. Welcome in, everybody. What's up, Brian Lovejoy? What's up, Kodami? What's up, Mike Ambler? What's up, Harrison? What's up, Trey Terra? Yeah, this is some Nintendo music. Nostalgic Nintendo game music to start your day, although my day has already been started quite some time ago. Alrighty, where we last left off, we did basically everything in Kashyyyk, or again, as they call it in this video game, Kashyyyk, which is really throwing me off throughout the entire playthrough. We're currently rolling with HK and Bastila, although I definitely do want to do like further playthroughs and play with the other companions, because man oh man, they all seem pretty interesting, but I don't know, everybody liked HK. I knew HK was a popular character, although we haven't seen him do too much yet. Hoping that that gets expanded upon as we go through. Also, we landed back at Yavin, which always gets updated every time you get a star map. So now we have 2 out of the 4, or 2 out of the 5, or whatever it is, star maps. So this guy should have new equipment, I do believe. Suvam Tan. Also, I wanted to check and make sure we had everything situated for our equipment, because we do have a whole lot of stuff, and we should definitely sell everything we don't want to use, because we have a ton of detritus at this point in time in our inventory. So, let's go ahead and do some inventory management real quick. We have, what do we have equipped? Int +1, Dex +1, immunity mind affecting poison. Oh, mind affecting and poison, but we need the implant level 3. Yeah, that would be really good. Mind affecting is really good to have immunity to. It would seem, at least. Dex +1, int +1. I guess int, because you get more skill points or whatever, so we'll keep that. And then we've got will and awareness +2. Immunity to critical... Oh. That's right, I forgot we got this. Immunity to critical hits, skills awareness 4, demolitions 3, security 3, not usable by Wookiees. Yeah, this is pretty damn good. But I like the red headband we have, too. Will and awareness. I mean, this is definitely better than that. Immunity to poison, Davix, improved power blast. Bunch of resistance there. And then computer use demolitions and security. Light scan visor, awareness +4. Awareness +2. Man, you get a whole bunch of benefits from these. Resist 10 versus Sonic. Restricted, not usable by Wookiees. Okay, we're going to go with... yeah, immunity to critical hits. I mean, this Bothan sensory visor seems really good. Okay, we've got strength +2, demolitions +2, strength +1. You want the major stats, though. That's usually the best thing, as far as I can tell. 3 and 8, 2 and 8, 2 and 8, combat suits, exoskeletons. If we put on any armor, though, we lose the ability to cast Jedi powers. So we will not be doing that. Also, we can equip something with a passive bonus as opposed to a shield. The Achani shield, 50 points towards stuff, 20 points, 20 points. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, 20 points total, 200 seconds or max damage taken. Mandalorian shields, and the Sith energy shield is bad. So it seems like the Achani is the best because they seem to be some sort of like warrior race or something, as far as I can tell. And then we have this, but I guess it doesn't really do anything if we don't have Brejik's belt, which I don't even think that we have. So I guess we should switch this to like a Mandalorian shield. Yeah, because the Mandalorian stuff is for melee weapons, whereas the other thing is for, like, energy weapons, so that makes sense. Okay, then we have we have mind affecting from this. Oh, so that's super good. Reflex and fortitude. Yeah, that's super duper good. Okay, so Car Atos is definitely situated. Then with Mr. HK, droid upgrade class 1. So this is awareness +2, bonus feat weapon focus blaster pistol, bonus feat weapon focus blaster rifle. Weapon focus blaster pistol, and that's it. So we get a bonus feat, blaster pistol or weapon focus blaster rifle, which I'm not even sure what those do. So I feel like just having awareness is probably better there. That's done. Let's see. Advanced stun ray. On hit, stun 100% for 9 seconds, DC 20 to negate stun. Shield disruptor stun ray. And then we have this. Defense bonus 10, which I think is the highest bonus that we have, which it is. Then we got the flamethrower, which we could definitely switch. But I'm going to keep the flamethrower. I always like offensive things like that. Okay, and then we've got this. Droid upgrade class 1. Uses 10 out of 10. This is an energy shield. And then this is 20 points, 200 seconds or max damage taken. Duration 200 seconds or max damage taken. So which one's better? Environment shield or energy shield? Energy sonic cold heat, 20 points total, duration 200 seconds. Energy, so it's the same thing. This just gives you more resistances basically. And then finally Zalbar's blaster. That thing is so strong seemingly, like right off the bat. I don't even see how anything is supposed to go against that. It's obviously modified, but still. Maybe we do have something better here, like the Mandalorian assault rifle, but yeah, freaking Zalbar's bowcaster is insanely strong, it feels like. That critical threat range, 17 to 20. Just looks crazy strong. Okay, then Bastila, she's got will +2, power blast she doesn't have, or this, will +3 and awareness +2, so we'll give her the red one. And then she's got strength +1 or strength +1. Doesn't really matter there. It's the same thing. Then she's got the Dark Jedi Knight robe. 2 and 8, 2 and 8, 2 and 8. So we keep that. The Achani dueling shield. The energy shield is fine. She's got this fortitude +3, reflex +3, fortitude +3. I don't know the differences between fortitude. Like I said, I think it's a con save versus a dex save pretty much, right? So we'll just give her the con save and then she's got her lightsaber. Cool. So every other thing that we have is basically,
what?
I guess we can sell it. If we have to use other members of the party, it would be good to have like little bonuses, but we'll probably be able to find those anyways, or just buy the detritus regardless. So let's do that. It's a lot better seeing you than those Trandoshans again. There's anything I can do for you now, though? Yeah, let's do some Pazaak. Sure, if you want. I don't play for small amounts, though, so if you want to play, it's for keeps. Let's play. Okay, so yeah, he wagers 750, which is quite a lot. All right. Let's see if we can take his gold here, or his credits. 4 to his 2, to our 7, to his 10, to our 7. Okay, so we can add a +5 card if we want. I'm going to go ahead and hit his 19 to our 21. So we can flip the hand card. Oh, and he stayed too. He made a grave mistake. So we're going to flip the hand card and play that. No! Oh my god, I always misclick with these. It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh, I need to press X to play the hand card. Jeez Louise. All right, 4 to his 7, to our 13, to his 9, to our 15. So we can do a +5 here to instantly go to 20. Is it worth? I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. He goes to 19. We go to 24. So we could tie him if we do a -1, and then we can only play 1 card, right? And he still has not used any of his hand cards. Man, I hate misclicking during this. It's like the worst feeling in the entire world. Okay. I'm gonna stand. Now we have to win all 3 here. So R2 to his 7. To R8 to his 8. To R18. So I think we basically have to play a +1 here. So I'm going to play this hand card. Then I'm going to stand. So hopefully he doesn't get a 19 or a 20 here. He goes to 23. He goes down to 19. The set is tied, but we have even cards. 3 to his 1, to our 11, to his 6, to our 19. I'm going to flip this hand card and play it. We go to 20. 7, 16, 20. Jeez Louise. Okay. Very unlikely for us to win now, but we'll see. 1 to his 6, to our 6, to his 10, to our 11, to his 13, to our 15. I'm just going to go for it. Play the hand card. 20. Goes to 19, goes to 25, so we win that set. Cool. He still has card advantage, though. 10 to his 3, to our 18. So we basically just have to stand here. Yeah, we have to hope we get mega lucky here, but it's quite unlikely, it would seem. So I'm going to stand. 6, 13, 17, plays the 19. Ha, I still got it, but don't feel bad, kid. It happens all the time. Hey, interested in another game? I am, because that was really bad, especially due to that misclick. Jeez Louise, that felt bad. Kashyyyk, the historic homeworld of Khajiit from the popular game E.T. of the Atari home console. I think that's lore accurate. What's up, Pug Chef? Welcome in. What's up, KotOR Master? Welcome in. What's up, Soulstare Frog? Yeah, that was my fault, though, because I misclicked. Because I always forget to tap X to, like, place the hand card. Okay, R9 to his 6, 14. So we have a +6. I'm just gonna go for it. So 20. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so that was tied there. R5 to his 2. To R13. To his 3. Jesus. R17. Okay, let's just hit again to his 10. R19. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. If we have the even amount, I'm always just going to go for it. 23. Win the set. Great. Okay, R10. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. R17 to his 8. I'm going to hit 14. We go over by 1. So we basically have to play a negative, or he just auto wins. I'm going to play a negative. Flip the card, play it. Net down to 17. Do I stand? I'm gonna stand. Very unlikely. Ooh, yep. He plays a hand card, though. Okay. R3 to his 7. R8 to his 11. R15. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it again. 20. 12, 13, 22. You win the set, but he has 2 cards. We just need to win 1 more, though. So we just need to get mega lucky here. 8. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna stand, because he might have to play a hand card here. Okay, 8, 11, 21, and has the -1. Of course he does. All right, he has 1 more card. 6 to 2. We're getting some high-ass cards here. Jesus. 17. I probably have to... We're most likely going to lose if I... Yeah, because he's got that hand card, too. I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit. I don't care. Jesus, we're getting, like, every super high card. Man, oh, man. Yeah, all right. 1 more time. Yeah, you're really fighting uphill with these NPC Pazaak games, it seems like. What's up, T-Mac? Welcome in. Would you rather play this or Caravan? I would say this. I still, to this day, do not understand Caravan. I would have to, like, learn it. And I never have learned it for whatever reason. This I understand, though. Okay, so we're going to tie him here. Set is tied. Completely even. R4 to his 5. R13 to his 12. R18. I'm going to play the card. We go to 20. He goes to 16. He goes to 22. Once again, we're even. Okay, 1 to his 4. To R4 to his 13. To R11. To his 19. He has a +1. Jesus. Okay, it's literally going to come down to pure luck here. We're going to play the +6. Set is tied again. 1 hand card each. 10 to 8. Oh. No! Oh. Okay. Holy crap, 2 10s. All right. So we're up 1-0 to him. 1 to 2, 6 to 10, 9 to 17. He plays his hand card. Ooh, ballsy. What's the best play here? Our 16 to his 19. If we play this, we tie him. He has nothing, then we have nothing. He'll also be at +1 here, but then we'll still have a card, which will maybe be... Yeah, it's always better to have card advantage. Literally always. So I'm gonna... Oh, and we can still hit, actually, too. So yeah, that's actually better. So I'm gonna end turn. Hope for a 4. Oh my god! Okay, okay. Hell yeah. All right, 2 to his 5, to our 11, to his 11, our 17. Is it better to stand here? Probably, because he's got no options, so if he goes over, he's screwed. Yeah, I'm going to stand. 12, 21. You've defeated your opponent. Okay. You're good, I have to admit that, but I still think I can beat you a couple more times. You interested? Some other time. Yeah, sure, then. Some other time. Is there anything else you'd like right now? Yes. There sure is. Do you have anything you'd be willing to sell me? Here, have a look. Oh my god, those goggles look horrible. I just saw. Jesus. Caravan is Fallout New Vegas' card game, which I still to this day have never learned how to play. They could probably cheat in poker, although I guess standard Jedi types would not cheat, most likely. Okay, so he's got new stuff, definitely. Feats required, medium, 7 and 3, 100% versus cold, fire, sonic? Whoa, and that's like insane. That would cost all of our credits, but we don't even have anybody that uses armor. We already have that. Let's see, assault blade, assault gun. What does this do? 3 to 20. Ooh. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. But it's a heavy weapon. Blaster rifle, 1 to 6 ion. Advanced biostabilizer mask. Mind affecting and poison. And it's light armor. And you get a save to everything. Damn. Advanced biostabilizer mask. But I forget how it works. Can you have this and still cast Jedi power since it's not armor, but it's face armor, even though it says armor proficiency light? If you put this on... All right, does anybody in the chat know, if you put this on, will I not be able to use Jedi powers? What's up, Bale? What's up, Carlos? Welcome in. Yeah, I wanted to learn Caravan like the last go-around, but I think I was getting overwhelmed. Caravan just seems like it has a lot going on. Face armor does nothing. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that seems really good then. I'm going to buy that. Dex +3. That's also really good. Blaster bolt deflection +5. Damn. Oh, but these are... Okay, now these are implants, so we don't want those. And then these are droid stuff. Droid upgrade class. So this would be an upgrade to HK. So we definitely want that too. Droid shield. Use is unlimited. Whoa. What is this... block though? What is this actually? It doesn't even say what it blocks, but it's an unlimited shield. Flamethrower unlimited as well. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that too. Stun ray is also unlimited. Holy crap. Okay, hopefully this is worth, because this is a lot of money. All right, then we'll go ahead and equip everybody. So with Ahto's, we're going to use that Advanced Biostabilizer Mask. Mind affecting immunity, which I just realized is worthless because we have the other thing, but poison immunity as well, and all saves +1. Yeah, I just realized this is not even good. We can give it to Bastil, I guess. This thing just looks like crap. I hate how this thing looks. I'm going to put this on and just see how it looks. Oh my god, that looks stupid too. Okay, that sucks. This is actually definitely better. And then Bastila will give... Oh, she can't even wear it. Okay, that was unfortunately a waste of money. But oh well. We have a lot of money anyways. And then what did we get for him? 1 weapon focus, class 2, blaster pistol, blaster rifle. I think that's fine. So these, we have the Baragwin stuff. So we'll give him the stun ray, and we'll give him the Baragwin flamethrower. And then I think we have a defense bonus here. This. Yeah. Not
yes.
too shabby. Okay. I gotta talk to you again.
How can I help?
No.
Yes, but
no.
have I...
Bastula. Not you. Okay, then we sell everything basically that we are not gonna need, which is a ton of stuff at this point. Clothing, Jedi Knight robe, combat suit, Ichani light armor, light exoskeleton, Zabrak combat suit, Davix war suit. We'll hold on to that. We'll hold on to anything that sounds unique. Log sword, Vibro blade ×2. Baka's ceremonial blade. Oh, that's right. We didn't even look at this. I was thinking about this last time. Physical 4 to 14, +4 energy. Critical threat is a +1. Attack modifier +2. Whoa! Yeah, this is super good. Okay, so we definitely want to keep that. Vibro sword, craft double sword, lightsaber. I guess we'll just sell the lightsabers. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're really all that necessary. Double-bladed lightsaber. Short lightsaber. Crystals we'll keep. Blaster pistol. Mandalorian blaster. Mandalorian heavy pistol. Mark III ion rifle. Bowcaster ×4. Disruptor rifle. Light repeating blaster. Blaster rifle. Mandalorian assault rifle. Frag grenades, mines. We'll sell that. Davix visor, interface visor, light scan visor, motion detection goggles, neural band, sonic nullifier, stabilizer gauntlets, strength gauntlets, Brejix armband, energy shield. We'll keep the energy shields. Sith energy shield, reflex +3, fortitude +bah. And these are all implants. Okay. I think we're finally good. We just got to remember to go, look at the, mods as well. Stun ray, shield disruptor, flamethrower, advanced stun ray, basic targeting computer, advanced targeting computer, droid motion sensors type 3, plating ×2, plating type 1, plating type 2, droid light plating type 1. Okay, my god, I think that's our entire inventory cleaned out. Epic. All right, now, I have a question for chat as well. So it seemed like there was, the Trandoshan thing here. Is this a good time to do that, or should I wait till after Manaan, the other planet? What do you think? What's up, Witcher? We did finish Kashyyyk, yes. Should we do the or maybe there's not a Trandoshan thing right now. Should we do that, or should we just move on back to Manaan? Star map Manaan, Republic Embassy. Anytime before the final zone. Yeah, do we even have a quest for that? Juhani, this thing. I guess we don't. We'll see if this guy says anything about it, maybe. Suvam Tom, where are you at? What did those Trandoshans want? They want me to give them more of my inventions, stuff that I haven't even finished working on yet. Ever since Davin went down, the exchange has been a non-factor in these parts. The Trandoshans are trying to muscle in on all the old exchange businesses now. Maybe I can still work something out with them. Thank you for being here, though. It might have gone less pleasantly if you haven't shown up. Is there something else you want? Okay, so I guess there's nothing to even do here? I'm confused. Yeah, no, I'm good. So is there I guess we'll just explore the rest of Yavin, because I don't even know if there's anything for us to do here. Access denied. Yo, what's up, wannabe Spidey? You already up to 175 pounds of skeletal muscle. I wonder what that would even look like. But no, I'm happy, man. Those preacher curls we're doing are definitely those are tough. That specific machine we're doing is I don't like how it feels in my wrists, but it's definitely more of a workout. So I've been enjoying those. But yeah, they're definitely kicking in. I'll tell you that much. I enjoyed that upper workout we did. That felt good. I'm probably gonna have to do a leg workout either after the stream today or early tomorrow. Delicious coffee. Yeah, apparently it's cut content. I had no idea there was even cut content for KotOR, but apparently that is what this Yavin stuff is. I have no idea what they added, though, ultimately. Yeah, Preacher Curl, I like Preacher Curls a lot, but we switched from kind of the machine, which is a lot easier, to the kind of like a, I don't know, there's like 3 levels basically, right? You have like pure dumbbells, which is pure free weights, but then you have like machines but with plates that you can kind of customize. Those are typically harder. And then you have machines, which then take away from your stabilizer muscles, so they're not typically as recommended, but it depends on the machine. So we were doing the plate Preacher Curl, because the machine Preacher Curl I like a lot, but the plate Preacher Curl kicks your ass way more, but it also obviously feels like a better workout. Adios, Witcher. Yeah, apparently it's cut content, although I never played this game as a kid, so I don't really know exactly what that means. We got a quest to turn into at Tatooine. So let's go to Tatooine. I would definitely play these cutscenes if I didn't want to get progress done. What do you think of the Oblivion leaks? What's up, Quick Archer? Actually, I uploaded a video recently on this YouTube channel. It is called It's Time, I believe. So you can see me talk about it there. And also, there will be a video tomorrow, early in the morning, about the Oblivion leaks as well and what we're going to do in terms of covering the content. In general, what do I think? I'm very excited. It looks really good. I hear some people that are on the side of... not the side, because it's not about sides, but I hear some people that are like, you know, more excited for Sky Oblivion. That's cool. For me, as I've always said, I've been more of like an official type guy. I'm not really a big mod guy, so for me, I'm a bit more excited for the remaster, the official remaster. So I'm very excited. It looks phenomenal, and from what I'm hearing, it is rumored to have actual combat changes and actual gameplay mechanic changes, which excites me, because like Blue Point Studios' Demon's Souls remake was fantastic, but they didn't change any of the... There's a lot of stuff they could have done to add to the experience, in my opinion. They didn't do that. So if they're doing that for Oblivion, then I'm ultra mega excited. Yeah. Beedle-doodle-doo, bop-beep-boobala-boobala-boobala-boo. Beebala-beebala-beep-boop-boop, boobala-boobala-boobala-boo. Leg day yesterday. Yeah, we did leg day the day before, or 2 days before. Yesterday we did our upper workout, and then like 2 days before we did the leg day, and that leg day was intense as well. Because I really wanted to push myself with those reps. Where's Griff here? Oh, is he just at the starport? No, he's in the canteen. Where's Griff? I don't remember where this dude is. Good. Mission's brother. Is he just at the docking yard or whatever the heck you call it? I don't remember where he is. He's in the Zerka office? Oh, okay. Let's go check that out. Anyways, yeah, last leg day felt great. And we did kickball yesterday, so that worked out the legs a little bit more too. On the game, never played it as a kid. This game's great. It's a classic BioWare game. You know, I've played Mass Effect and Dragon Age Origins after this. So, you know, I'm familiar with BioWare's, like, classic RPGs, but I never played Jade Empire. I never played KotOR or KotOR 2. So what do I think about KotOR going through the first time? I mean, I totally understand why everybody loves it. It's a classic BioWare RPG. It just really has that vibe to it, you know?
You're back! I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a tech land for me, right?
That I do, my boy. That I do. I'm not giving you the gland until I see some credits.
Sorry, like I said before, I don't have any credits on me. And Greedo won't lend me any. It's like he doesn't trust me to pay him back or something. But you come through on this, and I promise you'll get a huge payday down the road. 3,000 credits. How's that sound?
Janky overhaul mods can be. Yeah, it's weird, because on the Sky Oblivion subreddit, I'm seeing, like, a lot of people kind of, like, salty that the Oblivion remake is... You know, it really comes down to, I don't think Bethesda is seen as a cool development company currently, so I feel like it's the same thing when The Outer Worlds originally came out. It's like, there's pushback against them, so people want to see stuff like The Outer Worlds and Sky Oblivion succeed, because it kind of takes what Bethesda was good at and, you know, is a different company that's doing it. Not to say Sky Oblivion is a company, obviously, but... So I'm seeing a lot of that, where, like, people are almost against the remake or the remaster because people don't like Bethesda as much these days. But For me, all I care about is the quality of the game. That's literally all I care about, if I'm going to have fun with it. So to me, it looks good from what we've seen so far, and I'm very excited for it. As far as Sky Oblivion, I'm willing to give that a shot too, but I'm not a mod guy, so I always prefer actual official products, personally. I know it's not Bluepoint. I was just saying Bluepoint as an example for people that did a remake of Demon Souls. Adios, Quick Archer. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Cali boy. We're just cleaning up some quests before we go do Manaan proper. Yeah, we just got a quest to do for Griff here, pretty much. I mean, I think, like, yeah, Bethesda made a lot of mistakes and did a lot of stupid crap. But if they get back on track, you know, obviously I'm down to support them again. As far as the Oblivion remaster, it's obviously being made by Virtuos Studios, so it's not really tied to them, I guess, technically, but yeah, I mean, Starfield was a huge jump back, in my opinion. I think a lot of people saw that as kind of a loss of their form for a bit. So hopefully with Elder Scrolls 6, they will secure it again. Here's the tack gland. Take it.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Torresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, at least 20 times your investment.
Yeah, he's just straight up lying through his teeth. I've done more than enough for you already.
You don't know much about business, do you? When an opportunity like this comes along, you have to jump at it. Come on, what do you say?
Oh, God. Ask me again, and that tack gland won't be the only freshly harvested organ around here.
Whoa, no need to get violent. I can take a hint. I was just trying to do you a favor, but I see you're not interested. It's your loss. I better get started brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll give you a down payment on what I owe you.
Meet me back here later? Okay, does that mean just, like, leave and come back? Oh, is he, like, walking out? What's he doing? He's, like, trying to leave, but he can't get around the party. We're gonna cut you down, Griff, if you don't pay us what you owe us. Griff. Sea dogs? What is sea dogs? I don't even know what that is. Thought this was you talking? What do you mean by that? Bethesda has had a 90% hit rate with their game. Yeah, I mean, it really just comes down to, obviously, they did something that worked for a long time, and then they kind of slipped, especially focusing on the live service aspect. And that's okay. A lot of companies do that. That's cool. But I think I speak for everybody when I say we want to see a return to form with Elder Scrolls 6, hopefully. Well, that would be nice. So is this quest just done, or do I have to wait until later? Starforge, Basilic, Andorus, Karth. This is on Manaan, so we got to look for the Hulas on Manaan. Juhani. Griff rushed off to brew up a batch of Torresian ale to deliver to his business connection. However, the credits he promised you haven't materialized yet. He did say you could meet him later in the Zerka supply shop on Tatooine to collect the debt. Okay, I'm assuming we just have to maybe, like, leave and come back for this. We'll come back later. And then we got, yeah, the Republic soldier you met in the docking bays on Manaan seemed to think you might have a hard time finding the embassy here in the city. Perhaps it's a big place. He said you go south to the first courtyard, east to the second courtyard. It's in the northeast section of that area. And then we've been advised to see Roland Wan at the Republic Embassy for further information on the star map in Manaan. All right. Guess we're done. Yeah, literally a Griff-ter. Literally. The arena! I know, tell me about it. I really, God, it would be such... They would be capitalizing so hard on this if they just, tweak the combat. Oh my God, I hope they do it. I hope those rumors are true. That would be... Because, like, I want to play Warriors in Elder Scrolls. Like, that's typically now, it's like how I started. But now it's like, it's typically the class I do the least, because it's just like, okay, get used to left-clicking 4 billion times in a game, right? That's it. Whereas Magic, like, injects mechanics into the playthrough. It's awesome. So, God, yeah, if they're adding Dark Souls style combat, or at least any buffs to the combat in Oblivion, oh man, I'm gonna be a kid in a candy shop. I'll be so happy. And we'll talk about all this in the video tomorrow. So if you're interested, check out the video tomorrow morning on youtube.com/Grovana. Because I'll be talking about. Also, there's gonna be a poll to see what people are interested in terms of content. I'm down to make all the content, but obviously you kind of need to focus on certain things. Quality over quantity. So yeah, check out that video tomorrow because we'll be talking about the remake or remaster. To Manaan! Alright, let's go see the mods real quick before we head off planet. Or off ship, I guess I should say. Sea Dogs is Elder Scrolls, but with pirates. They renamed Sea Dogs 2 to Pirates of the Caribbean when the first Disney movie came out. What? This is specifically related to Bethesda? I am, like, out of the loop on this. Weird. Okay, so that's Jolee's lightsaber. Who has this one? Oh, yeah, one of them is, Juhani. I keep forgetting that. So I don't think we got any new crystals or colors, right? Red, yellow, blue, violet. Damon. Oh, we did. Next door. Oh, this one does have Keen, what people were saying. So I guess the red ones just don't have it? Wait, so I guess the red color crystals have Keen. It just doesn't say it, but then you can also add crystals that have it in as far as the mods go. Because this one has Keen, and also an attack bonus, which Keen is like bigger crits, right? Bondar. Stun DC 10, yeah, we've seen that. Sigil, attack bonus, damage bonus, 1d6 energy. Okay. I think we still have a good setup there. Actually, for what's-her-face, we might have something better here. Nah, we're good. We're definitely good. Let's look at Zalbar's Bowcaster, though. Don't think we can do anything for that. Then we got Melee Baka's Sword. This thing seems to be insanely powerful. Attack +2, damage +2, massive criticals, 2d6 on a crit. Damage bonus versus racial group droid, 2d6 bludgeon. Damage bonus versus racial group? Droid. Okay, yeah, that thing is insanely powerful. Calo Nord's battle armor, but nobody can really even use that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think our party is extremely strong currently. Perfect RPG. Yeah, if we could, I mean, I want them to preserve how Oblivion is, so I don't want them to change the dialogue system ideally. But for Elder Scrolls 6, yes, if they take some combat cues from Dark Souls, or at least anything with like a more fleshed out combat system, it doesn't have to be Souls based. Just anything that's more fleshed out, because I don't have much incentive to play as a warrior in Elder Scrolls these days, because again, it's just a lot of hack and slash, which is fine. But I just like to have some depth, you know? So that, and then, yeah, if they wanted to really make... Ooh, that looks pretty as hell. Whoa. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, if they wanted to add, like, a more in-depth dialogue system a la Fallout 3 or New Vegas, now that, yes, I agree. They could make literally the perfect RPG to ever exist. Sea combat's contemporary to Morrowind? But Bethesda developed this, so they made like Morrowind and Sea Dogs around the same time, is what you're saying? Darth Maul animated series. Ooh. I always liked Darth Maul. At least how he looked. Merchant. How is that? The Ahto City Provisional Company can help you today. Let me see your inventory. Of course, the Ahto City's Visitors Provisional Stand is here to service you, the customer. See if he's got anything. Crit chance, I see. What's up, Cameron Kazemi Far? I don't think we get achievements, but the thing is, like, Bethesda, a lot of the time, their achievements are based in completion. It's like completing the Fighters Guild, completing the Thieves Guild, etc., etc. So we get the vast majority of them. I don't know if we go and get every single one, because honestly, I've had all those achievements unlocked on every platform for so long, I literally don't remember the specific weird achievements. But all that to say is, like, we do the vast majority, if not all of them. I can't remember. It's been too long. What do you think we get first, GTA 6 or Elder Scrolls 6? I mean, as far as I know, GTA 6, right? Because it's got an actual date and everything. Yeah, I like how Manaan looks a lot here. Ubisoft. So Ubisoft, like, developed it then? Yeah, I agree. Soulstare Frog, yeah, a divergent choice in, like, guilds. It's just not, it's not what they do. Like I said, Bethesda knows what works. They're going to stick with what works. There's not much of incentive for them to, like, you know, vastly change the formula that has literally made them one of the biggest development studios on Earth. They're not going to do it. I just know them. But yeah, if they had, like, divergent guild paths, at least for one guild, you know, like something like, I don't know, yeah, the Warriors Guild, whatever, and then have, like, a branching warrior sect that you could choose to align with or something like that. I would love that. That'd be great.
If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
And also you, my friend. Yeah, Manaan, I would not be surprised if Manaan was my favorite planet. I love ocean environments, and I like ocean alien races too. Republic soldier.
Yeah, I can't talk now. I've got to get this KotOR loaded up before my shift is over.
What the hell is a KotOR? I don't know what a KotOR is. All right, looks like we gotta go this way then. Yeah, don't spoil. We did a bonus stream yesterday, by the way, if you didn't know. And boy, oh boy, people were getting a little too cheeky there. I didn't really see a lot of it because, again, it's that weird thing where you have to kind of like avoid looking at the chat to not get spoiled. But yeah, there was some cheekiness going on where I was like trying to, you know, make sure to not accidentally get spoiled on anything. So yes, please, no spoilers. Please and thank you. Where does this go? Leaving Ahto City Security Zone. Oh, this is literally where I came out of, isn't it? Oh no, we haven't been here. Oh, new stuff. What's up, Crash? Welcome in. Bannable, just saying. Yeah, Kodami was in the chat, and I obviously trust Kodami, so he was saying nobody was, like, crossing the line, but it seemed like a lot of people getting up to that line, which is just like, you know, when you have to say literally 100 times, like, hey, guys, if I don't need to know it, let's not talk about it, it gets to be a little, you know, frustrating at points.
We've got all the proper KotOR trading permits, so back off.
What is a KotOR?
We've got all the proper KotOR trading permits, so back off.
I don't know what a KotOR. What's a KotOR? I want to know what a KotOR is. Todd's last game. Didn't he already say it was his last game? I thought he, like, confirmed that was his last game. We didn't talk to that. What are these called? Salcath? Yeah, because that guy's merchant. We didn't talk to this one here. Basila, move. Yeah, well, so that's the thing. If I miss anything, feel free to nudge me. Like, if I'm leaving Manaan and you guys are like, wait, you didn't do this quest. That is, like, fair game. Like, feel free to be like, hey, there's a quest you didn't do. That's perfectly fine. I don't want to miss anything. But nudges are usually perfectly good. I don't typically need more than a nudge. Nami? Yeah, apparently nobody, like, overstepped the lines. But yesterday was a little bit too much, like, make sure to do this and this and this and this. Make sure to do this. Like, it's like, you know, give me the chance to at least figure it out. But it's all good. All right, what up, Nubasa? Greetings. Forgive me if this seems an odd question, Off-Worlder, but might you have any exotic species for sale? Nothing dangerous, mind you. Exotic species for sale. Exotic species? What sorts of exotic species? Anything non-sentient and non-carnivorous will do, though creatures that are easy to manage are preferred. Is that understandable? Why would you want to buy animals? Good question. The Selkath have little exposure to life from other planets, you see, but our government hopes to change that. We are setting up a zoological compound for visitation by the public and are hoping to stock it with non-offensive foreign creatures of all types. The only problem right now is actually procuring the exotic species we need. Selkath import restrictions are quite prohibitive, to say the least. So you want me to smuggle them in? I would not use such a harsh word, Off-Worlder. Let us say that I am interested in engaging in private trade. That is allowed according to our laws. Finding Off-Worlders that deal in such trade is most difficult. However, I have become quite desperate. Might you have what I seek? No. Well, if you do come across something potentially interesting, please remember me. My name is Nubas. I hope to see you again. Really want to get a good look on these guys. Pretty interesting design. I love that little, oceanic kind of, I don't know what you would call it, you know, those little kind of scale-looking things. I always like that type of design. Alright, so that guy's looking for illegal pets. West Central. Let's explore the rest of this little chasm here. Yeah, exactly. Soul Stare Frog, like I was saying. Oh my god, this just goes forever. Okay, well, I don't know if we want to leave through that one door or just keep going this way. Selkath are an underrated race. Are they only in KotOR? I don't think I've ever heard of Selkath before getting to Manaan here. Docking Bay. They always shut off the cameras, which is weird. Yeah, this game in general is crazy loud. It's like, even if I turn the volume all the way down, it's still loud. I'm going to reduce the decibels by 4 on my OBS software. Private Sith docking bay. Security clearance required. Gotcha. Okay. In the Clone Wars? Ah, okay. Interesting. Native to Manaan and KotOR? Yeah, I got that, but like I was wondering if they were in other properties in the Star Wars universe. One in Clone Wars, but they're so rare you wouldn't remember. Gotcha. They don't really seem to use a lot of their cooler races, I feel like. Like Cad Bane is a standout because they don't really use the Duros as much. Yeah, apparently they're in the Clone Wars. Alrighty. Continuing on in this weird, technologically advanced area, for lack of a better descriptor there. Who is that? Jolee? I saw something with a Joe. Who's that? Jolan Apfet. Oh, he's what are these? Forget what these guys are called. They're really weird, like pinched, kind of grooved faces.
Yeah, what do you want?
Who are you?
My name is Jolee, just a traveling Pazaak player with no special story to tell. Are you interested in a game?
Sure, I'll play.
Let's talk more
Pazaak. Hey man, that's what I live by. All right, 200 wager here. I'm becoming an expert Pazaak player. 1 to his 6 to our 4 to his 12 to our 6 to his 14 to our 10 to his 19. He holds at 19. We're gonna play our +2 to win the round. Nice, or the set, I should say. R4 to his 9 to R8 to his 12 to R11 to his 22, who has a hand card. Good for you. What's my best move here? I guess if you have, yeah, you always want to tie because you never want to use your hand cards. Always bad. You might as well take the risk to get a +2. It's not going to happen, but you might as well take the risk, right? So I'm going to hit. Oh my god. Wow, we are lucky today. Holy crap. Okay. Nice. Got the +2. That's like a what, 1 out of like 11 chance or something? Like what is that? Okay, 9 to his 6 to our 10 to his 14. He plays a hand card and stays. Wow, that's ballsy. Okay, 16. This guy kind of sucks. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we win with the +3. Boop. And then we stand. You win the set. Now we're even, and we have a +2 set advantage. 10 to his 7 to our 19. So we stand here. Stand. Okay, 13, 22. And he doesn't have it. We win.
That was a good game. It was closer than I'd have thought. You interested in another?
No, you suck. Well, if you feel like it, that's what I'm here for. Yeah, you just kind of suck, buddy. Sorry. Not even worth my time. Not even worth my time. Nikto? Oh, I haven't even heard that. Nikto. Did not realize that's what they were called. The visitor area. Gambling addiction setting in. If you just put a card game in front of me, I'm going to run with it. Security droid.
Obey the laws here on Manaan, human.
You don't tell me what to do. Selkath Port Official. Welcome to Manaan. While you're here, I trust you will follow all the rules governing the activities of off-worlders. Oh my god. Pathetic laws of pathetic fish don't concern me. Your dislike of us only seems matched by our dislike of you. Personal feelings do not factor into our legal system, however, and all must obey our laws. The single most important law in Manaan is very simple. Kolto smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying any unprocessed kolto, you better have a permit. The other rule is also very simple. Keep the peace. Here on Manaan, we maintain a careful neutrality, and we react very harshly to people who jeopardize our neutral status. Any confrontations between the Sith and the Republic are dealt with swiftly and decisively. Is this understood? When the Sith are trying to conquer everything? That's it? Only 2 laws? Don't be foolish, human. Of course we have laws against murder, theft, and other crimes, but these laws are hardly different than those of any other planet. Manaan's neutrality is closely linked to our kolto production. That is why I made special mention of the laws regarding smuggling and keeping the peace. Got it. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You'll have to pay this fee each time you dock on Manaan, or you will not be permitted into Ahto City. Oh my god, we got Car Autos and Ahto. Yeah, I like Manaan so far, though. We're just seeing corridors. I want to see, like, the actual Manaan, you know? We've been lucky today, KotOR Master, but not typically, I would say. We typically don't have that much luck. Ba-ba. An evil person to keep the peace. Well, they don't know we're evil, although we definitely look it with all the scars and weird skin lesions. But I don't need to pay the docking fee. Oh, I see. Yes, you do not need to pay.
The Force is not a thing to be trifled with. Continue to use it frivolously, and you may find yourself straying down the dark path.
The gates of Ahto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you'll have to pay the docking fee once more. Hey, Bastula, I'm saving us so much money. If you want to keep it quiet, that'd be great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ahto City. Okay, yeah, ooh, I like this environment a lot. I feel like, like, all these other planets would have been better introductions than Taurus to, like, hook the player, I feel like. Again, Taurus is fine, but, man, if you just put the player here, you know, you don't want to blow your load with the coolest planets right off the bat, but, like, this is, yeah, this is way more, like, memorable in my mind.
Manaan may not seem very hospitable, but surprising amount of trade runs.
Okay, we got a ton of places here.
Selkath don't know what they're going.
Oh god, that's Selkath voice. Scary.
I hear there's going to be a heavy meteor shower
yeah,
in the
do ya?
system this year.
Wow. Why are you disturbing me? Can you not see I'm overseeing the packaging of this kolto? What is a kolto? I don't understand what that is. We haven't seen it yet, I guess. Buy your kolto. Uh-oh. I'd like to buy some of your kolto. The kolto is not mine. I am merely a coordinator of the shipment. You cannot simply buy unrefined kolto. Such negotiations are worked out between intergalactic governments and the Ahto City Export Authority. We transact deals in the billions of credits. You obviously are in the wrong place, off-worlder. I suggest you visit the courthouse west of here. There you may be of some use to the Selkath instead of a hindrance. Screw you. Why are you disturbing me? What is a kolto? They don't even have anything. They're talking about a kolto. They don't even have nothing. Okay, so what are our options? We've got over here to the right, big ol' hallway. And then I think like 2 hallways over here, or just the 1 hallway? I wonder what leads to what.
Shut up, Bastila.
It's unfortunate, because I really would have liked Bastila's character had we not done a dark side playthrough. I'm sure we would have gelled well, but yeah, she's a bit of a Karth thus far. East Central Courtyard. I forget if we had to go east or west. Which one do we have to go to? Doesn't really matter, because we'll explore everything eventually. Cute cat. Thank you, thank you. Yep, that's Yen, named after Targaryen. And she's a great cat. Kolto Distribution Center. Oh, I missed this. So let's see what a Kolto is. I want to see what a Kolto is. Cannot sell you Kolto unless you show me your purchase permit. Where can I get a purchase permit? One does not simply get a purchase permit. Such permits are brokered between intergalactic governments and the Ahto City Export Authority. We do not sell unrefined Kolto by the handful. We sell it by the ton. Go to a store if you wish to purchase Kolto for personal use. I just want some information. I'm not here to answer your questions, Off-Worlder. I'm a distributor of Kolto, the lifeblood of the Manaan economy. Either show me your purchase permit or leave me in peace. What is a Kolto?
I don't have time to
It
listen
sounds
to
like
your
an
stories.
organism,
Got a
but...
full
Hey, I'm working here. Go talk.
Statement.
HK is ready to serve. That'll be all. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to them too. It's been a while. We should talk to our companions. Why are you disturbing me? Can you not see I'm overseeing the packaging of this Kolto? All these people care about is Kolto. My god. Yeah, like I said, Taurus' fight is just, man, I really feel like if I was making KotOR, I would have, like, hooked the player's attention with, like, more memorable planet than Taurus. From the get-go. Taurus seems almost like a little side planet, maybe, like, a third or a halfway into the game, you know? Healing tanks in episode 5? So that's the Clone Wars. Or Attack of the Clones. The healing tank? I do not remember that. Back to tanks? It's a predecessor to back... What the hell?
I was told that you're a friend of Jolee Bindo, and that Jolee has returned to the sector. Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent.
Why do you need to speak to Jolee?
My name is Elora. My husband, Sunry, and Jolee are old friends. Now Sunry needs Jolee's help.
We don't even have a mean option for this. Maybe I can help, we'll see.
Someone is out to destroy my husband. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know you. But Jolee, he was always a true friend to Sunry. Please, I beg you to bring Jolee to speak to me about my husband. Sunry's life depends on it.
Ah, so it's a healing thing that proceeds back to tanks. Yeah, because I've definitely heard of back to tanks. But Koltos I've never heard of. Okay, so we'll keep Bastila. We'll take off HK and add Jolee. 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 Jolee.
Jolee, it is you. I need your help.
Elora, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left
Oh,
Ashik?
that's right.
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolee. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolee. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Elora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Elora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Help! Sunry's being accused of murder. Okay. Well, interesting. All right, get out of my party now. Goodbye, Jolee. Hopefully we can solve that without Jolee. Yeah, it's always weird when you have to, like, switch in and out people for certain quests like this. Because for me, it's like I want to stick with a team and kind of, like, you know, cultivate their skills and stuff like that. But then when you have to, like, switch in and out people, it's kind of odd. Selkath Guard. Only the Arbiters are permitted into the prison cells, human. Fine. Can I go in? Fine. The prison cells. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this type of environment for this game, but it's or for this area, but it's definitely interesting. Yeah, a lot like Kameno, right? Yeah, I always get all the episodes and names mixed up. So yeah, episode 5 is Empire Strikes Back, because that would be, yeah, the prequels are considered episodes 1, 2, and 3, which is what always confuses me. And then 4 would be... I have no idea what the first original trilogy film is called. This is what I mean. I literally cannot, it like will not solidify in my brain the like Star Wars films, the names. But Empire Strikes Back is the second one, and then Return of the Jedi is the episode 6. I just
so
always
we
get
have a
confused
deal
here.
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
Republic Negotiator. Ichani. Oh, that's an Ichani. What is an Ichani? Because I thought it was like a race of people. Maybe it's like the Mandalorians, I guess.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
Yeah, we had to bring him in just to talk, and then we shoved him out. Didn't bring everyone to every planet. Well, you can switch them in and out. Like, you just go to the map screen and switch them in and out, so that's what we're doing. Why are you hiring mercenaries?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
Okay, that almost seems quest-like. But we didn't really get anything there. Nilko Boas. What is going on back here? Human, I wish to speak to you if you have the time. Yeah, what up? Greetings, human. My name is Nilko Boas. I hope you're enjoying yourself here in Ahto City. Our floating city is beautiful, is it not? It truly is, yeah. This is probably my favorite. I don't know. I'd have to see more. If it's all corridors, I don't know. But, like, the outside world looks really beautiful. Because otherwise, I probably would prefer Kashyyyk. Honestly. Cut the small talk. What do you want? You are blunt, human, but that is perhaps what I require. There is a task I would ask, human Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want me to do? Rest assured, there will be ample reward for this, human. I only require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is of great concern to me. I only speak the reason for this change in Republic policy. Spy on the Republic? Why do you need me for this? What's in this for me? What's in this for me? Uncover the truth behind the Republic's actions, and I will pay you 500 credits.
I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal. Still, if this Selkath has concerns, we could look into it for him.
Please, see if you can find the answers I seek. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find where they're going. Find why they do not return. I'll do it, but only for the money. Once you have the answers I seek, I will gladly pay you the 500 credits I promised. Okay, I mean, yeah, we're definitely down to spy on the Republic. That is for sure something our character would do.
There's a lot of... I hope you're here to play some Pazaak. I don't come here looking for sparkling conversation.
You got it if you want to lose your credits. Yeah, let's play.
So lay your credits down. We ain't here to play for fun.
A New Hope. That's right, A New Hope. I remember that. First Star Wars film I ever saw. Funnily enough. TV program over 10 minutes of a movie. Nice. Yeah, that's how I saw it. My grandpa had the VHSs on tape way back when, and he introduced me to Star Wars. Like I said, it was never really my thing, but I enjoyed it. Thought it was cool. But I never was, like, gripped by it, you know? 2 to his 5. Our 8 to his 15. Our 16. We don't have a +4, but we do have a +3. Is it worth? Probably not. It's better to hold on to your cards, like I said. He goes to 18. We go to 22. So we could do a negative... Oh, and he's holding, isn't he? Yeah, he's holding. So if we do this... and stand... we win the set. Beautiful. Okay, he still has card advantage, though. R1 to his 9. R5 to his 11. R11 to his 13. R12 to his 19. And he stands. R19 as well. Unfortunately, we have no way. So if we stand, we tie. We could try to get a +1, but it's very unlikely for that to happen. So I'm going to stand. Tie the set. R10 to his 5. Our 11 to his 8. We've got a 20. Man, I need to play D&D today. Oh my god, I need to play D&D today. Man, the amount of nat 20s we're getting in Pazaak. Okay, our 8 to his 8. Our 18. Yeah, again, what's the best move here? Do we just stay? I guess it's stand. He's very likely to have an answer. But if we stand, it's not a big deal because we're still up 2 sets. I'm going to stand. 15. 24. Has to use a card. And then he ties. Oof. Okay, that sucks for him. 3 to his 2. Our 8 to his 6. Our 15. We definitely play a 5 here. Go. 20. 16. 23. Has the card. That's fine. We're just slowly burn him. R4 to his 9. R12 to his 10. Our 21. So we could do a -6, putting us at 15. Then we could maybe go up. But again, it's better to just honestly give it to him if we have time. So I'm going to stand. He wins the set. Okay. R4 to his 3. R7 to his 8. R10 to his 9. Our 20. Oh my god, again? Jeez Louise, dude. We are so lucky in Pazaak today.
You got lucky that last game. But luck doesn't last. You got the guts to play again?
Yeah, what's up, Jackson Spry? Welcome in. Hello, hello. No, I'm good. Bye.
So clear out already.
Okay. You don't gotta be upset that you suck at card games. V-Glow.
Hey, man. Clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
What ladies? There's not a lady in sight. What are you talking about? Iridorian mercenary? What's an Iridor? Whoa, he looks cool. Whoa, that's a cool ass. He's got like an Ant-Man suit on.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Achani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
Yeah, it sounds like Achani, I guess, are just mercenaries. Would ask you some questions. What do you have against the Achani and the Mandalorians? A mercenary who's not for hire, that's strange. What do you have against the Achani and the Mandalorians?
They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Achani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Iridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue.
That's pretty bad. I kind of thought that's how the Mandalorians were like. I want to ask you some questions.
Ask whatever you wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful.
Okay, seems like an interesting NPC. Oh yeah, we're spying too, aren't we? I'm seeking an ancient star map of some alien ruins.
Manaan has no such things, unless the Selkath have them hidden away at the bottom of the ocean. Is there more you would know?
At the bottom of the ocean. They did say that Malik and Revan went to the bottom of the ocean, it sounded like. Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Iridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask?
Interesting. Bye.
Yes, I'm not surprised. There are few on this watery world who feel comfortable in my presence.
We're just having like a normal conversation with this guy. And he's like, yeah, I know, I'm so intimidating. I know, I can't talk to anybody. I'm sorry. Mercenary.
For a while, the Republic were hiring anyone they could get their hands on. Now they don't have any use for us mercs. It's too bad. I could have used the work.
Okay. Mandalorian mercenary.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Achani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available.
Lot of demand for mercenaries here. Don't you hate the Republic for defeating your people?
I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, the leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak, so I hate the Sith just as much. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides, and make a nice profit along the way. We Mandalorians are always practical that way, not like those bloodthirsty Iridorians or those honor-bound Ichani. Or anything else you want?
Ah, so 3 sects of mercenaries, but they're different. What do you have against the Ichani and the Iridorians?
Nothing. Except that the Ichani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing into battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. But the Ichani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden.
Yeah, interesting. I didn't realize the mercenaries were so kind of varied in their lore. Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy.
Do you know anything about ancient ruins or a star map?
If there ever were any ruins on this world, they've long since disappeared beneath the oceans.
Everyone's saying they're underneath the oceans. Bye.
So why are you telling me? If you're going, go. I don't need a status report.
You could use a status report. Bring Oh yeah, I'm sure Cantor's would have a lot to say during that. Greetings, human. My name is Shaylos. I have heard it said that you are no friend of the Sith. Is that true? Are you kidding me? Have you seen my face? My allegiances are my own business. Actually, I kind of like the Sith. They've got style. You like the Sith? You're obviously not the person I'm looking for to complete this task. I'm just kidding. Your words are strange, human. You claim one thing, then the exact opposite. Perhaps this is what your species calls humor. If so, its appeal eludes me. However, I believe you now speak the truth about your dislike of the Sith. Though I suspect we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I'm not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in the war against Malak. But intergalactic policies stay by hand still. I know the Sith are evil, and I fear what they will do to my people, and what they may be doing now. Just get to the point, Shaylos. Many of the Selkath have vanished, human. Most who have gone missing are on the cusp of adulthood. The youth who someday will lead this planet. My own daughter, Shasa, is among those who have disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something, human. Something sinister. I can feel it. What's in this for me? I'll give you 500 credits if you can uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but all I can afford. I have no official authority in this matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There's no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Ahto City authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. Missing tadpoles. Fine. Cannot imagine where to begin the investigation, though I suspect the Sith did not act alone. Perhaps the off-world or the mercenary enclave knows something. If you learn anything, human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth, I will reward you as promised. Gotcha. So a lot of Sith involvement on Manaan. Viglo, who said we're cramping his style. There are a couple of ladies
we
here,
might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Oh, they're succeeding in recruiting. Sith negotiator.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Very tentative links. I mean, trust me, I think you do want to speak to me, but that's fine. Ichani mercenary.
You hiring for the Republic or the Sith?
Neither.
Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
Okay. Do your thing, man. Duan.
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Duan. Care to buy a Sith girl a drink? That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers.
Ooh. Here to check out the swoop races? Oh yeah, when's the last time we did... Yeah, Tatooine. Man, it's been forever. Don't have much use for the Republic. Searching for ancient ruins. Selkath youth. I'm searching for some ancient ruins or maybe a long-forgotten star map.
You some kind of historian or something? You should forget about the past. Look towards the future. That's why I joined the Sith. The Republic is old news. And then I get stuck on Manaan, the worst post in the galaxy. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, KotOR or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know?
Yeah, I gotcha, but I need to find the star map. I hear you Sith are taking an interest in the Selkath youth.
We Sith are interested in a lot of things. If you're smart, you'll stay out of Sith business. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just...
the Selkath youth are not KotOR, though, right? They're like two separate things. All right, bye.
Oh, I get it. I get a little bit wild, and you want to hold it against me. Come on, what's the matter? Afraid I'll drink you under the table? Hey, if you're not man enough to keep up, who needs you? Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soldier. Barkeep, bring me another round.
Okay. I mean, you don't gotta prove anything to me. I mean, you know, I'm just living my life, man. You seem like you got a chip on your shoulder. Selkath Bartendor. Greetings, human. There are a few places in Ahto City where off-worlders are welcome, but here they are at least tolerated. Like to see what's in stock. I'm certain you will see that all my inventories of superior quality. Oh, so he sells like little buffs, adrenal staminas and things like that. Okay, cool. All right, well, I guess that's everybody in the bar. Yeah, a lot of interesting Republic and Sith stuff going around here. Taurus is worth, because you know, I was going to say, like, Manaan seems like a great place to be stationed. If I was in the Sith Republic War, I feel like I definitely would have liked to be stationed here personally, but maybe that's just me. Okay, Traveler.
I don't know how much longer.
Selkath. Alright, so it was like two major splits right at some point. Map note, Mercenary Enclave. Oh, was that not a bar? Wait, that's over there, right? Yeah, okay. So I guess that, yeah, makes sense why all the mercenaries are there. Holding cell to Ahto City Central. So was this, did we do everything outside of going this way? I thought there was multiple places we had not been to just yet. Alora, yeah, with her husband that needs to be rescued from the judicial system. And what is this? Oh, this must be the Sith Enclave, maybe? What do we have in here?
The Republic respects the peace of Ahto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I am aware of the Republic's indignation. However, witness reports clearly state your Republic soldiers were as willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and the Sith to be equally at fault for the breach of peace. I should throw all parties involved into the Ahto City jail, but since no Selkath were harmed in this conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. The court is dismissed, though I warn you that further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. Ooh. Okay, so we should probably switch in Jolee for this, I'm assuming, because this is the judicial place, right? Judge Dula. Yeah, let's take a look at that quest. Starforge, Missing Selkath, Mission's Brother, Republic Embassy. Oh, that's right. We're looking for the Republic Embassy for the main quest. Hiring mercenaries, star map, this thing. Alora has told Jolee that her husband has been in prison for the murder of a Sith woman. Alora is adamant that her husband is not responsible and has begged you and Jolee to help her prove his innocence. She says that you can talk to the judges in the court to help get him released. I'm assuming we'll need Jolee for this. I don't actually know, though. So let's switch out Mr. HK for Mr. Jolee and give that a shot. And I'm going to take a bathroom break. I will be back, folks. Thanks for watching. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Do 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 do. Ba ba na na. Do do do. Babu babu. Ba do 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 do. Ba ba ba. What's up, Ghost Ninja? Welcome in. Did you win your kickball game? No. Now, we had fun, but it was extremely windy, and basically every single person on our team was kicking pop flies the entire game, and their team was really good at catching them, which means it was a good game, but because of all those pop flies, we basically lost because of that. But it was fun. I'm having so much fun with it, regardless. Alrighty, so Judge Josa. Only those on legitimate business should consult the judges personally. For additional inquiries, Judge Shelkar is available for consultation. So I'm assuming they all have... I was going to say they all have S names, but no, this guy has a J name. But a lot of shells, I feel like. Or shuz. Shuz. Sith diplomat.
They say everyone on Manaan is equal, but it seems the Republic is a little more equal than the Sith. Neutrality? Ha! That's a laugh!
Fair enough. Judge Nala Shakan. Do not disturb me, off-worlder. I am busy. Fair enough. Republic diplomat.
Why can't the Selkath see what the Sith are really like? They should ban them all from this planet.
Judge Shelkar. So that's the main guy. Let's talk to the other guys first. KotOR? Republic citizens are welcome on Manaan, but official inquiry should go through the proper channels. Judge Shelkar can answer questions of off-world visitors during normal hours. Excuse me. Judge Dula. I don't waste time on individuals who are not involved in my legal jurisdiction. Do not disturb me. These judges are very rude. I must be honest. Rude judges. Judge Shelkar. I am Judge Shelkar, acting on behalf of the Selkath government of Manaan. It is my task today to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both the Republic and the Sith Empire. If you have legitimate grievances with another party, then you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult with the Republic Embassy before pressing formal charges. Is there anything you wish to bring to my attention? That dude sounded weird. He had like a kind of a different cadence. Oh man, lots of stuff here. Is there a star map on this world? A star map? Not precisely, but Manaan holds many wondrous and exciting locales and treasures, KotOR not the least of them. Our many shops and boulevards cater to the whim of any species and provide a vibrant nightlife that has to be seen to be believed. This and other tourist paraphernalia can be had from your local embassy, so do not waste my time with it. Fair enough. What do you know about the young Selkath who have been going missing? The court is unaware of any missing beings reports. Should any substantial evidence come up in regards to such a disappearance, you should file it with us and an investigation will be launched. Is there anything else you require? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. That is acceptable, I believe. In Manaan legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. This arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are Jedi, I believe you can fulfill this role adequately.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I will now inform you of the pertinent facts in this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize the defense of your client, and I advise you to use it wisely. Sunry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Alasa Huras. He has been charged with murder and is being held in the Ahto City prison facilities. Due to his crippled status, he's being kept in a solitary holding cell. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Alasa was found dead of a blaster wound with an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. Since this is also your first case and you are an off-worlder, I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive. We got experience for that, actually. Interesting. So this kind of sounds like the, that other quest, the murder mystery with, what's his name? Baloo? That Twi'lek Jedi? Yeah, this one sounds fun, but since we're dark side, we might just condemn this person regardless to be mean. So where is that Republic hiring mercenaries? Sunry murder trial. Okay, there's like tons of stuff here too about this murder trial. You've spoken to the judges in the court and they have consented to appoint you arbiter in this case. As arbiter, you will defend your client to the best of your ability before the judges. They have given you the following information as well. Sunry was seen leaving the scene of the murder after a blaster shot was heard. Sunry has noticeable crippling injuries from his past experience as a war hero against the Sith. So it was definitely him. This is testified to by the proprietor of the hotel where this occurred, Ignis. In the room that he had rented, a Sith woman, Alasa, was found dead clutching a Republic war medal in her hand. There were 2 witnesses besides the hotel owner. One is Glupor, a Rhodian who was staying in the next room. The other is Feareth Me, a gambler who is also staying nearby. Their stories seem to corroborate Ignis's. Ooh, boy. Okay, so this is like all about remembering what happened. Since you have been designated Arbiter of the Sunry case, I shall answer questions that you may have. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of information. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is a former Republic officer who is highly regarded by your people. He's admired by your people here on Manaan, and even seems to maintain some sort of relations with them still. If he is as capable as some of the Republic citizens still believe him to be, he's certainly capable of actions that would result in this murder. Is there anything suspicious about the case? Okay, I'm going to reduce the volume because this is going to be loud as all hell while we go through this info here. Well, I have often wondered if Sunry was so innocent, why was he seen fleeing the scene of the crime? Why would he have been running if he had not committed the crime himself, or was at least aware of what had occurred? This case seems fairly simple and obvious to me. You Republic types stick together, however, and I assume you will go to lengths to defend him. You Republic types stick together. Yeah, why would people on the same faction stick together? What a silly cell-cath. What a silly little cell-cath. What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? Both empires are at fault for this current conflict. The Republic in the past for laying the foundations upon which the Sith Empire grew, and the Sith now obviously for starting the war. But no matter the wrongs that had been done in the past, the Sith now have no cause for renewing hostilities. It almost seems as if they just want to conquer everything.
Almost seems. They do wish to conquer everything, and will not stop at Manaan. Why the Salkath believe themselves invulnerable, I have no idea.
I believe the Republic has every right to defend itself and drive the Sith back where they came from. Unfortunately for them, and perhaps for us, they do not seem to be doing a good job of it. Okay, yeah, this one's going to be hard just keeping track of all the different information. Judge Nalashikhan. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry was a Republic soldier, a hero even. Do you think his Republic masters would let someone so valuable go so easily? I think not. I think Sunry maintains his contacts with the Republic and seeks to escalate the situation here. Is there anything suspicious? I find this case to be fairly straightforward. Sunry is from the Republic, Alassa from the Sith. The great empires battling now live out their conflict through their minions too. What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? I do not buy into the Republic lie that this is some epic battle of the good Republic against the very evil Sith Empire. The Sith Empire is merely an expansionistic power, much like the Republic was early in its history. It's simply turning the turning of history where the old is swept away by the better new. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward thus far. This guy doesn't say anything about it, right? What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is known to us as a hero of the Republic in your perpetual conflicts with the Sith Empire. While he may have been severely injured in the line of duty, I personally hold him in quite high regard.
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
In no way does his disability hamper him, though. Rest assured that my personal regard for Sunny will not affect my judgment. While emotion may rule your Senate, the cold hard hand of the law rules here on Manaan. Is there anything suspicious? Yes, there's something that has been bothering me. The medal that was found clutched in the Sith's hand. I find it most odd that such a blatantly incriminating piece of evidence would be left at the scene of the crime. We have analyzed the evidence, and it does not appear to be a replica, but I still have my doubts. In the midst of the crime, though, Sunry could well have lost it. I have seen much more improbable things happen in my tenure to the courts.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elassa's hand.
What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? The governing bodies of both states seek to keep an amicable relationship with our world in order to facilitate the exporting of KotOR. I do not delude myself into thinking that either of your states hold any great love for us, but we are necessary, so you will let us hold our autonomy. Try not to concern myself with intergalactic policy. I find it stretches the ladder of the law too much to hold my taste. Is there something else that concerns you? No. Pretty standard stuff, though, so far.
I'm sick of hearing about...
Okay, and we got 2 more judges here. KotOR. Since you have been permitted to defend Sunry against these accusations, I shall assist as I can. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry was a great warrior in his time. He fought for the Republic against the Sith aggression and proved valorous. I have great respect for his accomplishments and find it tragic that he finds himself in his current condition. If the Republic had more individuals like him right now, I do not believe the Sith would be so great a problem for your people. Is there anything else I can do? Is there any suspicious? I find it questionable that a man with such a reputable past as Sunry would murder a Sith woman, especially not from behind. But knowing the Sith, there was probably some deception involved. They seek to do the same thing to us here. There's been much pressure by the Sith on our government and even on the judges themselves to deliver a guilty verdict in this case. But the letter of the law is absolute, and we will not be compromised for Sith power games. What do you think of the Republic and the Sith? Find this great battle being waged across the galaxy both disturbing and ultimately tragic. For all of its faults, your tottering Republic has benefited to the vast majority of the galaxy for many millennia. To see it fall into the ruin in such a short time. I do not like the Sith, that I make no effort to hide. I will even admit that, if given the option, I would rule that we should join the Republic. But I remain impartial and rule on this case as the law requires. Okay, and then you. Dula. What do you think of Sunry? I find the idea that some half-human cripple could murder someone as obviously competent as the Sith Alasa questionable at best. A man who could barely walk killed a Sith warrior in her prime? Preposterous. But I wouldn't put it past the Republic to try and arrange such circumstances to see her dead. The Sith are much more straightforward about their intentions. I find it presumptuous to assume that the cripple Sunry could kill Alasa. I think that there must have been another there who killed her, perhaps one of the witnesses. I do not know the reason for the metal clutched in Alasa's hand either, but it may have been that she fought them off even as she died. I think this may be the work of some Republic conspiracy, and I am not afraid to say so. If the only means I have of hurting the Republic is through Sunry, then so be it. I think the Republic is an institution in sore need of change. It has gone on too long, and the Sith are the fresh wind of change blowing across the galaxy. I do not believe in the false stories of the evils of the Sith Empire. They are nothing compared to the oppression and stagnation that the Republic represents at its core. If I was given the power to decide, Manaan would join with the Sith, forcing the Republic to accept a new face of their future. But sadly, it would appear that I am wiser and more farsighted than my immediate superiors. I'm relegated to civil judicial matters. I will judge this case, and I will find Sunry as guilty as he is charged to be.
Nice to meet an impartial judge for a change.
Impartiality is one thing, blindness is another entirely.
It, not I.
Are you finished? Okay, so that guy's clearly biased. I wonder if it's him. Like, maybe the twist is that he's the killer. Okay, so then where are these witnesses at? Because we gotta canvass the witnesses too, because they said it could have been a witness. It was like a Rodian or a Radian or whatever. Then there's a Laura.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
I definitely believe you that he's innocent, but I don't know if we'll have to do the opposite as a evil man. Tell me, can you tell me anything about Sunry?
Sunry is... he's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered this Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than this Sith woman.
Are you saying someone your age couldn't overpower a woman?
I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like he's legitimate, but how would we prove it? But I don't even know if our character would prove it, ultimately. Your husband might not be so innocent, Alora.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, what's up, Oliver? Thanks for watching. Thanks for the kind words. Will you be playing any of the newest Baldur's Gate 3 update? Yes. Did you score any runs yourself? No. I kicked like a pop fly for every single ball. It was so frustrating. Like, having a really good kick is exciting in the moment, but then when it goes like straight up, the wind was so heavy, it would basically like we'd kick the ball, the wind would stop the ball and bring it back and then land. So like I kept kicking, but then it would kind of get blown back a little bit and then land and they would catch it. It was so annoying. Like every single kick was like that for like most of our kicks on our team. So I don't think I scored a run. It was horrible. Like every time I kicked, it got caught. You may come and go as you please, Arbiter. You will find the door unlocked. If you wish to begin your trial, you must make the request with the warden. It shall then be passed on to the judges. Okay, so this is where the witnesses are. Or at least Sunry and Sundry. What's up, Mule? Welcome in. What's up, J Science? Welcome in. What's up, Spirit? Welcome in. Welcome in, folks. Prisoner?
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Be quiet, off-world scum. Off-world scum. Why is everybody so xenophobic? The world should just get along. Sunry.
Jolee, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolee? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Yeah, I believe you, but I might try to just frame you anyways. We need to investigate the witnesses, but I have no idea where they are. We need to investigate the case. Where should I look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with off-worlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my Arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Yeah, I would think you would want exactly that. There's well, we should probably come back once we know all the information. So we gotta go find the hotel.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is the warden, so we don't even want to talk to this guy just in case it, like, launches us directly into the trial. Man, this sucks, because this is the type of quest I really enjoy doing, like, trying to figure out all the information and putting it all together. But, again, if we can intentionally, like, damn that man, that's what our character would do. So, the question is, where is this hotel at to find these witnesses? I don't know. I thought we've been everywhere. Where have we not been? Manaan, Ahto, West. Manaan, Ahto, West. Oh, I guess East. Yeah. Ahto, High Court. Holding Cell, Central. So it's got to be there. We just must have not been to the east where all the witnesses are, I would assume. Which come from this way. The dark side's fun. West Central Courtyard. Come on, party. Why y'all so slow all the time? Could still do that, figure out the case, just do the opposite in court. Yeah. It's one of those weird things where I'm not sure if, like, the dark side version of it is going to be as fun. Like, this is the type of thing, you know, like the murder mystery with the bridge on Tatooine.
Jolee, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolee. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
Only the Sith see in absolutes. Malak is an evil, he's just... So you don't have a problem with Malak and the Sith?
I want to stop Malak as much as anyone. But I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth, or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
Man, I kind of want to use... Jolee's kind of a cool character. It sucks. They actually really did a good job with all the companions. Makes me feel like I'm left out, not using everybody. Ahto City East. Okay, so we didn't go that way. I think we've explored everything else, though. We got to find the witnesses. Gotta find them witnesses. This is a blind playthrough indeed. Mama Murphy. Oh god, I hate that character. I like Jolee a hell of a lot more than Mama Murphy.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Yeah, I guess everywhere we've been has always been in the outer rim, I suppose, right? Which is kind of crazy, because it's very developed, at least Manaan is. General store. What do we have in the general store?
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
For the Sith, a month's pay, but since you're a member of the Republic, I will charge you a week's salary.
Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week.
Tyvark, a Republic soldier.
Now I gotta get back to my post at the Republic Embassy. My break is almost over.
Yeah, I'm also gonna switch back in HK, because I don't think we need Jolee for now, at least. When we do the trial, we definitely want him in our party. Tyvark Luawan.
I have heard from several customers that you are now the Arbiter during the murder trial of Sunry, the Republic war hero.
I admire you for accepting this position. I have no doubt Sunry has been framed by the Sith. If there is anything I can do to aid your investigation, I'll be happy to help. Do you know about the Sunry case?
Unfortunately, I cannot offer any great insight into this matter. I suggest you investigate the murder scene or perhaps talk to other residents of the hotel where the crime occurred.
Let me see what you have in stock.
As you wish, human. My inventory contains the finest air attack equipment you can find on Manaan, all of it far superior to the Zerker core swill the Sith are so fond of.
Okay, we'll see about that. What do you got? Bothan stun stick. Bothan needler. Ooh, like Halo. Disruptor pistol, sonic pistol. Bunch of pistols and blasters as usual. Stabilizer mask. Ooh. Immunity mind affecting saves all +2. Armor proficiency medium. So this actually might be a benefit. No, because we have that one thing that's mind affecting. There was a reason we didn't use the other facial thing, but I forget what it was. Dex +2. Actually, we could buy this and then put this on, right? Actually, what is this? Because there's like a temple item, but then there's also like a face item, right? So I wonder if I should buy both of these, although that's pretty expensive. Awareness +4. Immunity to poison. Will +2. Awareness +2. Strength +1. Saves fortitude. Reflex. Implant. Single use. Ichani. Advanced stun ray. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy these two. Hopefully it's not a mistake. Stabilizer mask. And advanced oral. No. This one. Combat sensor. Yes. That might have been a huge mistake if this doesn't work, but we'll see. So, this one... Oh, that's right. God, yeah, no, because we have this and it's so much better, even though it looks so dumb. Combat sensor. Oh, I didn't even realize it gives you bonus feats. Weapon focus blaster pistol, weapon focus blaster rifle. Damn. Oh, but it was this. Mind affecting saves all +2. So I'm going to put that on. How does it make us look? Yeah. Kind of sucks because I want to see my character's like face, but... It's tough to choose. And then this thing. This is what I was thinking of. Mind affecting. So we just have the same thing. Yeah, this is just honestly so much better. That was a huge waste. Oh, well. That's fine. Republic soldier. Tie of... Yeah, we'll just hold on to that stuff for now, I suppose. Doing Enderal. I mean, the idea, once again, is like, I don't really like starting gigantic playthroughs in Mavericks because we're going to be able to get like one stream, maybe 2 to 3 maximum, typically, for a particular game. So it's like, sure, we could start Enderal, but we're not going to get anywhere with it, and then it just kind of like dies on the vine, you know what I mean? So I try to avoid those things. The idea with Skyrim is that we can literally sit there, beat it in one sitting, and, you know, move on to another thing in Mavericks. Protocol droid.
I cannot render assistance.
Malak will show you Republic.
Malak will come here and
greetings,
rip you
Master
a new
Jedi.
one. He'll do it. I've seen it. Okay, where does this go? This might be the hotel. Republic Embassy. So that's where we're going for the star map. But this... Visitor's Hotel. Yes. Okay, so that is indeed the hotel. Remastering Oblivion, but kind of wish they did the same with Fallout 3. Hopefully they do someday. I mean, I think it has massive potential, personally.
I cannot render assistance, citizen.
Oh, there's Hulis from that other quest, too. Where does this door go? Oh my god, this place is massive. Okay, let's do everything here first. Shady Rodian.
Why do you bother me, human? I do not wish to speak to you.
Why are you just standing here in a corner?
I'm here for my own reasons. Those who know of me and wish to do business know I can be found here. You will either do business with me or leave.
Business?
I trade and sell Pazaak cards for those that have interest. If you have interest, then we can do business. Otherwise, leave.
Let's see what you got.
Very well.
Yeah, I wish Pazaak had, like, just one more element to it. Because it's like when somebody sells you cards, I don't really need them because I already have like every type of card that you would ever want, which is the plus and minus, obviously. I wish there was just like one more, like kind of like Gwent with like the leader powers or whatever. Something like that would be cool. Because yeah, there's just not ever really a reason to buy these. We already have like one of each. And the best deck would just be a plus and minus deck because like why would you ever... It's so versatile. Okay, there's Hulis.
If it wasn't for those damn Selkath neutrality laws, I'd teach that Sith a thing or two.
Don't be such a coward. Teach those Sith a lesson.
Yeah, I can't do anything that would get me in trouble, or the Selkath might slap export penalties on the Republic. We need the Selkath's Kolto for the war effort against Malak. Well, as long as the Sith stay out of my way, I'll stay out of theirs.
Fair enough.
Those Sith are always trying to goad us. Why don't this...
I have to stop talking to Sith. They make
Okay, so
me
I guess
wanna
all we
break
have
so many
here
laws
is
just to pound the
Hulis
smirk out
then,
their
which we
faces.
got a weird message to see Hulis from the... Like, yeah, let's go ahead and read that. What did that say? What was that quest called? This thing. The Genoharadan. A Twi'lek named Seni Vek has given you a datapad he claims you dropped. On the datapad is a cryptic message. The Genoharadan say to see Hulis on Manaan. Come alone or not at all. Which I wonder if that means we literally have to talk to this person alone.
Human, there are Selkath everywhere, but you choose to speak with me. Am I so different? Do you think I have answers that others do not?
That's a rather strange greeting.
These are strange times. The Sith and the Republic battle to control the galaxy, but their war destroys what they both seek to possess. The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions, and they want answers. That's why I am here. I, too, seek answers.
Answers to what?
The Republic, the Sith, the war, everything, nothing. Answers are always hardest to find when the questions are unclear, yet that does not stop us from searching.
Who are you?
A name, there is power in names, yet in the end a name alone means less than nothing. I am Hulas, a traveler from the world of Duro. And what is your name, human?
Senivek gave me a message to see you.
Senivek, the name means nothing to me. Are you certain this person told you and your companions to come and see me? That is very strange. Obviously there must be some mistake. Or maybe this is a joke. I doubt anyone named Senivek told you to bring your companions and come speak with me. Ah, okay, I was wondering if that was actually going to be a mechanic. Interesting.
Fine.
And so you leave, perhaps to return, perhaps not, yet I will remain here for my work is not done.
Yeah, I was wondering if we would actually have to not come with people. Okay, so sorry guys, you're kind of cramping my style, no offense. Now what?
Said he did not think you would come, but I knew better. KotOR, it is good that you have come alone, for if you ever come with others, I will not speak to you of these things. I am Hulas of the Genoharadan, a secret society of bounty hunters. For 1,000 generations we have existed, but always hidden beneath an impenetrable veil.
Is this like a reference to, what is it in Dune? Forgetting what they're called, the women in Dune, the Bene Gesserit, whatever the heck, the secret society of like powerful women or whatever the hell. Almost sounds like that. I've never heard of you.
You ever have. We are a shadow, darkness and night. We are less than a whisper or a thought. We have managed to keep our existence a secret for longer than most could ever imagine. If you ever are foolish enough to tell anyone about this meeting or the Genoharadan's existence, they would not believe it. They would probably think you were paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even those closest to you can know we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around any of your companions, I will not discuss the Genoharadan. You understand, KotOR?
What the hell is happening with this guy? You can't. He's just gonna be like, fine, I won't talk about it then. Fine.
I believe you speak the truth, KotOR, but remember this, if you ever betray us, this opportunity will be lost forever. Few among the galaxy have ever heard of the Genoharadan. They never see us, never know we are there. They do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will vanish and you will be like all the others. You will never see us again. We will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. But if you swear to keep the secrets of our order, you will learn of a forbidden society known only to a handful throughout the galaxy.
Yeah, I get it, man. This guy's warned me like 500 times. Fine, I'll preserve it.
Excellent, KotOR. We have high hopes for you within the guild. If you prove yourself worthy, listen closely and I will give you a first glimpse into our secret world. We Genoharadan are an ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. For thousands of years we have been at work throughout the galaxy, eliminating our targets in near total secrecy.
I feel like this guy's just repeating the same stuff like over and over again. Holy crap. Yo, what's up, Ranger? Welcome in. What is the most obscure lore you know about Elder Scrolls or Fallout? Most obscure lore? I don't know. I'm not the lore guy. Probably like Molag Bal and like all that really dark stuff that kind of like started with the first vampires and all that stuff. I guess yeah, I'm not really a lore guy. Like Elder Scrolls lore is tough because it's so in depth, basically. Probably that though. How does anybody hire you if nobody knows you exist?
In the highest corridors of power, a handful of people know we exist and how to contact us. Of course, these people are smart enough to keep this knowledge a carefully guarded secret. And on very rare occasions, when we are seeking new clients, one of our guild masters will approach a powerful political figure and offer our services when the time is ripe.
Okay. What does this have to do with me?
By killing Calo Nord, you have shown you have great potential. The Genoharadan could use someone like you, if you were willing, and your work for us could be of great aid to the Republic.
How will killing innocent people help the Republic?
Innocent people. Our victims are far from innocent, and the Genoharadan will only accept a contract if the target's death suits our greater goals, goals that often match those of the Republic. The Genoharadan have a vested interest in preserving the Republic. It is the perfect cover for our work. We operate behind the scenes, manipulating events through subtle machinations. Do you think the Republic has persisted for 15,000 years by mere accident? If not for our influence, distasteful as our methods may be to some, the Republic would have collapsed long ago. We understand the bureaucracy of the Republic. We have learned how to alter the course of political events under the existing regime. We have no wish to see the Republic fall.
I feel like this guy is like the longest dialogue in this entire game. What's in this for me?
As I said earlier, your efforts here will help the Republic, and by aiding us, you will earn the right to join an exclusive organization with the power to alter the very course of galactic history. Yeah, I know! And of course, there is the simplest reason of all. The Genoharadan reward their agents very, very well.
I feel like this guy just repeats the same, like, 3 topics over and over and over as you go through his dialogue. What do I have to do to join?
As you can imagine, joining the Genoharadan is not a simple process. To begin, we need proof of your loyalty and your competence. When you feel you are ready, I will give you a task, a target who must be eliminated. Of course, you will have to come alone whenever you wish to discuss Genoharadan business.
Yes, I've heard you say that literally 4 or 5 times at this point. I'm ready to prove myself worthy.
Killing Cala Nord was an impressive display of your skills, but there is more to the Genoharadan than merely killing. To preserve the secrecy of our order, our agents must be discreet. You must be able to find and eliminate a target without drawing undue attention. You can never mention your assignments to others, not even your closest allies.
I know! I feel like I'm going crazy.
Also, you cannot ask me for information about your target. You must complete your mission using only the information I will provide.
Yes, I understand, Rodian. Oh my god, get to the point.
We will begin with something simple. Your first mission is to eliminate either of 2 targets, a grand slaver named Zulan, Centaur, of a Rodian anti-Republic terrorist named Lorgol.
Okay. Tell me about Zulan.
Zulan was a common intergalactic slaver who tried to kidnap the daughter of a Coruscant senator. He failed and the girl was recovered, but Zulan himself escaped. He will probably try another similar kidnapping soon. If he succeeds, he might ransom his victim in exchange for dangerous political secrets that could threaten the Republic itself. The Genoharadan want to eliminate him before this happens. Our latest information places Zulan on Tatooine. He often sells illicit goods to the wealthy settlers of that world. His land speeder was spotted near one of the settlers' estates on Tatooine. Zulan rarely strays far from his speeder in case he needs to make a quick escape. You should look for him there.
Tell me about Lorgol.
Lorgol is a radical who wants to destroy the Republic through terrorist acts. He is responsible for over 24 bombings, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. Oh my god. He was recently captured as being held prisoner in the Republic base here on Manaan, awaiting transport to the Coruscant for trial, and a chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. We do not want to give him that chance. You must find a way to kill him before he leaves for Coruscant, but you must be subtle. It must look like an accident or an unexplainable death. The Republic would be glad to get rid of Lorgol, so they won't investigate his death closely. As long as he is struck down by a weapon or in his cell, the Genoharadan will be satisfied.
Anything else?
Remember, tell no one about this. If there are others with you when you confront Zulan or Lorgol, make it seem as if you were acting on behalf of the Republic, not the Genoharadan. That is all for now. Return to me when either Lorgol or Zulan is dead, and I will reward you. If you wish to complete both missions, feel free. You will be suitably rewarded for each.
Holy God! Like, wow. Like, this is all very interesting, but I feel like they give this guy like 15,000 lines of dialogue compared to every other NPC in the entire video game. Okay, interesting. That's not what I was expecting at all with that dude. So, yeah. Then let's add Bastila and HK, and let's go get it done. I guess we'll just fly off to Tatooine then and start that. To the Ebon Hawk! To the Ebon Hawk! Ah, yeah, the Wood Elves. That's a good one. No questions about targets? What do you mean? Be boo ba 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 be boo ba boo ba boo boo be ba be doo doo boo ba boo be boo ba ba ba. The heck is that? Oh, Juhani. I've talked to her in like 50,000 years. Be-da-dee-da-dee-dee-da. We go back to Tatooine. Viva Zibati Yadida. All right, so we got to remember to keep the Genoharadan secret, basically. So I got to trick my party when we are doing these assassination missions. Do ba bezati dita ba do 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 do. Are you and you? You're coming with me. So one's name is Lurgle, the other's name was something with 2 A's, if I remember correctly. They said one guy had a speeder, right? Well, there's swoop bikes or speeders or whatever the heck outside. They're definitely not going to be in this main area, I would think. Adios, KotOR Master. When it comes to sci-fi, which game, movie, show is your favorite? Yeah, I'm not a big sci-fi guy in general, much more of a fantasy guy. So as far as like my favorite sci-fi specifically, I do like Black Mirror a lot. But I will be honest, I feel like Black Mirror hasn't really been the same for a very long time compared to what it used to be in terms of quality of writing, especially. So I don't know if Black Mirror would be my favorite currently. Blade Runner's great. I haven't seen it in forever, though. Star Wars stuff is good when it's good. I enjoy it. I'm trying to think favorite. Love, Death, and Robots was great. Like that a lot. Secret Level on Amazon was good. Favorite sci-fi? I'm just not a big sci-fi guy. I guess Black Mirror, honestly, just because I love anthologies and I love the twist that Black Mirror presents a lot of the time. Oh, is it this guy? No. Adam Larp. That's right. He has a weird name. Okay, so where is this guy at? Hulis has revealed that the Genoharadan are a secret society of bounty hunters and assassins that have existed for 20,000 years. Hulis has got 20,000 years. Hulis has offered to let you join the mysterious group if you can prove yourself worthy. You should speak to him when you are ready to begin your initiation into the guild. Ah, okay. Here we go. So we're looking for Zulon Centaur. Should look for him on Dantooine near the Noble Estates. Near his land speeder. And we have to keep the secrecy if we plan on doing the Genoharadan. So, yeah, that would be the Matale and the something with an S grounds over this way. Bee boo ba boo ba bee boo. Since you like fantasy, what is your favorite game, movie, show? Without a doubt, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Yeah, I consider the Lord of the Rings trilogy my favorite film of all time, if we consider them all three like one film. Easily that. Ba, 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 ba. Right,
yes?
So we'll just use this. Do, 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 do. Is that him right there? That's a speeder. Equipment pack? I think these belong to the Mandalorians, if I remember correctly. Ba, 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 bee, ba. Okay, so he's either on this ground or the other one. Ba, 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 ba. Bee, ba, bo, where are you? I look for you, man. So the speeder should be pretty easy to find. In fact, that might be it right there. I don't see a person, though. Zulon speeder.
Ready.
Sure. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I got to remember to keep the secrecy. That's the main important thing here. This is a speeder of Zulon Centaur, the Grand Slaver. Zulon himself is nowhere in sight. Set fragmentation mine on the speeder. Ooh. Slice into the speeder and activate its alarm system. 1 spike. Leave the speeder alone for now. Well, this would bring the dude over. This would kill him, I'm assuming. I'm gonna bring him over, because I don't know if this is actually gonna kill him or not. Slice into the speeder and activate its alarm system with 1 spike. Success, the speeder's alarm begins to ring out. If Zulan is anywhere nearby, he'll come running. Whoa, what is this guy? Oh, he's got sentries, too. Who you be? What you doing here? You be one who touched Zulan's speeder? This is like a cow guy. I'm the one who set off your speeder's alarm. I'm Ahto. Don't know who set off the alarm. I was just passing by. It's time to pay for your crimes, Zulan. But my party would be like, what are you talking about? I don't know who set off the alarm. I was just passing by. Me not believe you. You touch Zulan's speeder, you die now. Okay, that works. Yeah. No reason to explain then. Yo, what's up, Jana Jax? Welcome in. Not a fan of Manaan? No, I like Manaan. Why'd you say that? Looks like you lucked out. A chance this guy won't spawn once you get a certain number of star maps? Wait, what? A chance he won't spawn. Why? Okay, Zulan Centaur and a couple of guard droids. We literally have stun droid, but that's on Jolee, huh? So I'm going to move up to this guy. Pause. I'm going to highlight this guy, queue up 4 Force Lightnings, go to Bastila. Bastila, we just want to get rid of the main guy here. We'll do 4 Flurries, and then Mr. HK will do 4 Master Power Blastuses. Stop, we fight not no more. You not kill Zulan. Why should I let you live? You must pay for your crimes. Groveling doesn't work, yeah. Sorry, Zulan, groveling doesn't work with me. No, Zulan not want to die like this. Zulan die fighting like warrior. Okay. You could have just died. You're at 1 HP, bro. You better have an advanced med kit or whatever it is. How's he still alive? What the hell? He like lived with 1 HP twice. 200 credits, Mandalorian Power Shield Frag Grenade. Alright, that was easy. No further use for his speeder. Goodbye, Zulan. Okay, now we gotta go kill the other guy in Manaan. I was just saying that one guy had a lot of dialogue compared to every other NPC. I think leading that guy right after, having that guy right after all of the judge stuff. The trial had a lot of dialogue talking to all the different judges, which is fine. But then that dude had like the most dialogue out of like everybody we've talked to thus far. Compared to the murder mystery, for instance, where, you know, it was a lot of dialogue, but it was all self-contained in that one quest. So I think that was just a lot back to back, basically. But as far as Manaan goes, I enjoy it quite a bit. Playthrough wasn't able to kill him. Seems like a glitch then, because I don't know why they would like blue ball you by telling you can go kill them and then not having that guy there. Back to Manaan. We haven't had one of those little like turret segments.
Incoming fighters.
I was literally about to say. I don't know if you have to lead them or not. This little minigame's always tricky. So hard to see these guys in the distance, especially with that sun. Ah, shoot. I am like not good at this minigame, man. Yeah, this minigame is genuinely hard. There's so many like targets coming at you all of the time. It's like if you're in the wrong spot, you can't really readjust. Okay, one more. Woo! Diddle 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 doom doom doo 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 doo. was just gonna say, like, people are saying that happens multiple times, and we literally only had the one turret segment. I wasn't sure if, like, it was because we were skipping the cutscene or what. Can't follow the target. We need a little droid, I guess. Although we have one, but I guess he's not really a part of it. Yeah, I figured we were overdue, Oliver. And then it happened.
What can I do?
What's up, Dark Vast? Welcome in. We have not found the star map yet. We killed one of the Genoharadan targets. We need to kill the other one now. How the heck do you navigate this place? West Central, Ebonhawk, Sith Hangar, Private Hangar. Did we check out the private hangar? I don't remember. I think we did. Where is this? Yeah, Manaan is setting up a lot. Like I said, Kashyyyk was pretty linear, whereas Manaan seems to have a lot more like Tatooine, where there's a lot of side quests and other things. Kashyyyk felt very like just quick, like not a lot of side quests. It's perfectly fine, but Manaan seems to be more the speed that I was seeking. So where's this other guy? He's in the Republic. Yes, which one was this? It was the other one, the East Central, I believe. Also, what is this? These all look like storefronts, but it's like there's not entrances. Weird. So the other guy was at the Republic Embassy, right? I think they said. We'll kill both of them, even though we only need to kill one. I just got to remember to keep it secret and not bring my companions. The courtyard. Now, the thing was back here, right? We beat Force Unleashed for Maverites, I think 2? I can't remember. One of the Maverites we beat Force Unleashed 1 and 2, like back to back. Or at least somewhat close to each other is what I'm saying. Where is this embassy? I feel like I saw the signs for it before. Fun games. A little hard to take like as seriously as something like KotOR, but fun games outside of that. Republic Embassy. Here we go.
What?
Okay, so somebody in here we need to kill for the Genoharadan. I forget his name, though. Ah, this guy. So we're looking for this guy for the main quest, too.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I'm investigating the Sunry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
Have we been here? Because we heard that exact line from somebody else, I think. That's one possibility.
If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I seek a star map, the remnant of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Oh, how dare you. You want to tell me?
Don't think you can manipulate me, Jedi. The Republic Diplomatic Corps has to deal with the Sith all the time, so we're very resistant to mental influence. Your only real choice is to help me so I can help you.
I wonder if that was a scripted failure because the game doesn't want you to, like, just not do that thing for the main quest. What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
I'm not your errand runner.
But you need our information, and I guarantee you that you will never be able to get it unless we have our secrecy guaranteed against the Sith. It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get into the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Interrogating the prisoner sounds good.
Good. It's a logical place to start. But you should also hear about the other options available to you. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
No, I definitely want to interrogate the prisoner. Oh, was that the guy that we have to kill for the thing, too? What if it's the same guy? Is there another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Definitely, yeah. But I think I'll interrogate the prisoner.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Sounds good. Okay, yeah, that sounds fun. I always love prisoner interrogation scenes in video games. Roland 1, Republic Soldier.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. I'm sorry, I'm on duty,
so that
citizen.
should be in here, right?
Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
We also have that other guy we need to kill too for the thing. Republic
I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up.
Yeah.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh. Good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
What kind of holes?
The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Okay, yeah, I think that he was saying that ties into the Sith base thing, which I'm not... Yeah, I want to do the prisoner interrogation. So maybe we'll come back to that. Ah, there's Lorgo. Ha ha ha. So we can use the control terminal. Interesting. I wonder if you can, like, burn him in that thing like we did with that one person in the swoop gang base. I wonder if we could do it that way. And who is this? Sith prisoner. Interesting. Intelligence officer. Okay, well, let's figure that out in a second. Ba-ba. Do 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 ba-da-boo a-boo ba-ba-doo a-doo do-do-do. All right, I will be back, folks. Thank you for watching. Go ba ba go ba doom ba 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 do 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 better be ho ya to do ga do 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 o do da do da do 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 da do 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 da do possible Go po bade 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 ba zupata bi barabu bi barabu bi gatadu. This music really reminds me of the Talos Principle. Whenever I hear like an ethereal OST like this, I always think of the Talos Principle. Such a unique atmosphere to a game. Welcome back, Witcher. Gonna pre-order the Switch 2? Probably yes. I would think so, yeah. I'm a big fan of the Switch. Probably gonna go for the Switch 2, I would say. So I don't think we have to do this if we interrogate the prisoner, right? As far as I can tell. I don't want to override it. So let's talk to... Yeah, let's talk to Lorgal first.
Yes, human, have you come to sneer and jeer like the others? Come to see Lorgal the Great Liberator caged like an animal?
You're nothing but a murderer, here to kill... Yeah, this guy's like the supreme terrorist guy against the Republic. So if we say, see, I want to say this, but I'm wondering if that will break the Genoharadan, whatever it's called, because it kind of gives away that we're here to kill him. Also, this does too. But then how do we kill him? Liberator, you're nothing but a murderer. I'm here to kill you. I'm gonna say... This doesn't give away that we're a part of it. I'm here to kill you, Lorgal, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it.
There are many who want me dead, including the guards in this room, but the Republic doesn't kill prisoners without a trial. That is why I'm protected. This energy cage keeps me safe from Blaster and Blade. The Republic will keep me alive for transfer to Coruscant, and then all the galaxy will witness my trial. You cannot touch me in here, human. No conventional weapon can penetrate this cage. Nothing can stop me from spreading my manifesto during my trial.
I've got better things to do than argue with prisoners.
Yes, leave me. You are a tool of the Republic, a slave who cannot even see your own chains. But do not fear. Someday I, or someone like me, will destroy the Republic and free you all.
Well, I'm assuming I gotta computer him then. Yeah, it shouldn't matter ultimately, right? Okay. So we have 18 computer spikes. Slice the computer. Reprogram cage to kill prisoner. 8 spikes. Yeah, works for me. Sequence set to engage in 10 seconds. Cancel live feed. Wait, what? He still made the noise. Oh! 140 XP, dark side points gain. Lurgle is dead. Goodbye, Lurgle. Alright, so we killed both for the Geno. Now we gotta get rid of our companions. Gotta remember to do that. Party selection. Not you. Not you. Thank you. Bye-bye. And we'll go back and turn that in. Yeah, the music is definitely better than most of the places we've been to, I would say. Not that the music is bad, but I would say the Manaan OST is really good so far. Duskblades I'm definitely interested in, yeah. That would be near the top, I would say. Although, I don't know, I found out after the fact that it's multiplayer, so now I'm kind of like... I just, to me, the Souls formula really hits with me because of the linear, or, you know, the single-player design. So as far as multiplayer, I'm not as sure.
Welcome back, KotOR. I see you have come alone. This is good. I assume you're here to discuss the business of the Genoharadan.
Huh. Zulan Centaur is dead.
Yes, KotOR. I'm aware of this. Our agents have been keeping a close eye on you, though I doubt you saw them. They were there when Zulan met his untimely end. And as promised, here's your reward for the task. A blaster developed exclusively for the use of those within our guild. It will serve you well, I am sure. This assignment was only the beginning, KotOR, a small test, which I am pleased to say you passed. But now a more difficult challenge awaits you. There are 3 targets that Genoharadan wants you to remove. If you can eliminate all 3, then you will gain full membership in our ancient guild. The first is a Gamorrean named Vorn Destrad. The second is a shapeshifter called Rulan Prolik. The third is a Selkath known as the Ithrak Goldar. Vorn is a freelance bounty hunter. He's very, very good, but he's a bit too sadistic for our taste. He likes to sacrifice an efficient kill for the pleasure of watching his victims suffer. The Genoharadan will tolerate a certain amount of competition, but Vorn has become too dangerous. You'd be surprised at how much political damage one rogue assassin can inflict. Vorn was the last seen on Tatooine. We suspect he's taking a break from hunting sentience by going after a crate dragon. We don't want him to leave the Dune Sea alive. So is this guy a Gamorrean, the pig people? Okay. Any tips? Interesting. Okay.
I'll find Vorn and bring him down.
Just be careful when you face off against him. Vorn doesn't travel alone. He's always got his assault droid close at hand. The two of them make a formidable pair.
Tell me about Rulan Prolik.
We don't know much about Rulan, except that he's some kind of shapeshifter. We don't even know if it's a natural ability or the result of some powerful alien technology. But we suspect he's behind several prominent assassinations on the Outer Rim. The Genoharadan are worried he might decide to move his operations closer to the galactic core. With his ability to assume virtually any form, he could wreak havoc on the Galactic Senate. We aren't about to let that happen.
So how do I find someone who could look like anyone?
Finding Rulan won't be easy, but we have reports he may be on Kashyyyk. He's probably honing his skills by hunting the dangerous creatures in the Shadowlands.
Tell me about Ithrak Goldar.
Ithrak isn't violent like Rulon or Vord, but in many ways he's far more dangerous. He's a con artist and a blackmailer who's taken millions of credits from rich and powerful families. He also deals in secrets and information, and these can be far more deadly than any blaster, but Ithrak is careful. We know he's somewhere here on Manaan, but we don't know where. All we know is how to contact him. There's a Twi'lek named Vec at the Manaan swoop track. He can set up a meeting between you and Ithrak.
Sure, I'll just tell him I want to kill his boss and book an appointment.
Ithrak poses as a merchant of rare antiquities. It's the perfect cover for his real work. It gives him access to rich and powerful families without drawing suspicion. You'll have to convince Vec that you represent a buyer interested in purchasing some rare art from Ithrak. Convince Vec and he'll set up a meeting. The meeting is your one chance to take Ithrak out, but be careful. He'll choose the time and place, and he's not going to leave himself vulnerable.
Is there anything else?
Just a warning, KotOR. The assignments I have just given you are far more difficult than the simple bounties I gave you as your first test. Complete all 3 missions and you will have proven yourself to be truly worthy of joining the Genoharadan. As before, you'll be well rewarded for each successful bounty. You can return to me after each mission to collect your reward. Is there anything else, KotOR?
Yes. Lorgal is also dead.
Yes, KotOR. The agents I sent to watch you have reported back to me concerning Lorgal's death. You should take pride in a job well done. And as promised, here is your reward for the task. A poisoned vibroblade forged exclusively for the use of those within our guild will serve you well, as I'm sure. Is there anything else?
I'll be back.
I'll be waiting for you, KotOR. The Genoharadan are eager to see the extent of your abilities. 1,000 XP, and we got a poisoned vibroblade. Interesting. Okay, so just gotta remember, I don't know if it's an actual, like, mechanic or not to, like, keep everything secret, but I just gotta remember that. So what did we get? Genoharadan Poison Blade. Ooh, poison, mild damage, DC 15, attack modifier. Ooh, this is, man, we got 2, like, really good swords. Imagine dual-wielding this on Zalbar. Holy crap. Genoharadan Blaster as well, which doesn't seem as good. Although maybe it's a good offhand. Attack modifier +5. Yeah, that seems... Yeah, this stuff seems like you get a lot of really good things from this. Okay. So, I always like bounty hunting missions. Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk, and I guess we'll go to Tatooine. He was, like, looking for a crate dragon, right? A Gamorrean? The pig people, I think. Ba-ba-boo, ba-ba-ba-ba-boo, ba-zee-bee, ga-ha-ha-ha-ha, ba-da-da-da-da-bang, ba-da-da-da-ding, ba-ding, do-do-do-do-do. Would it bother you if Cindy was taller than you? Yes. I'm a big dude, and I enjoy being a big dude, so I don't think... I mean, you know, if I was in love with somebody, I probably... It wouldn't be a deal breaker, but I've always been taller than all my partners. And it would definitely... I would not enjoy being shorter. Yeah, but it wouldn't be a deal breaker, I guess. I'm just definitely used to being the taller person in the relationship. To Tatooine, we fly back to Tatooine. We fly back. Is there a faster way to get off of this Ebon Hawk? I feel like I still don't know the quick way to get off of it. Is it this way? No, it's the other way. Yeah. Ba-boom. What up, Zalbar? Yo, what up, Zalbar? Zalbar? You and you. You and you and you. You're coming with me. Alright, so this guy was Ithrak? No. Not this guy. This guy. You've been instructed to kill a Gamorrean named Vorn Dasrad. He is a suspect. He is suspected to be on Tatooine hunting crate dragons. Hulis has warned you to be careful of Vorn's assault droid companion. So once again, it sounds like we're headed back to the crate dragon zone. I don't think there's any faster way to get there. You just have to manually run there, right? There's no way to like fast travel, I don't think. So we'll head on over. Ba-boo, ba-boo, ba-da-doo, boo-doo, ba-boom, ba-boom, boo, ba-boo, ba-boo. Yeah, I am 6'1" the last time I measured myself. People always think I'm short, or at least I guess it's like streamer web camera. Not short, I guess, but people don't think that I am considered on some level tall, typically.
which I guess is just the way the web camera kind of portrays things. But yeah, I'm 6'1". Ba, 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 ba. Weird, I find her attractive. I mean, when I was single, I was definitely attracted to women that were taller than me, sure, but as far as being in a relationship...
Good, huh?
As far as being in a relationship, it's just... I definitely enjoy the vibe of being, you know, the protector, the big guy. I enjoy that. It's my identity. So being shorter than my partner would just kind of go against that facet, ultimately. Ba-ba. Likes tall. What was Cersei taller than Jaime Lannister? Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, you're talking about Brienne of Tarth. Yeah, that's true. What a great... Man, that was such a good dynamic. While it lasted. Has a downward angle, yeah. Bazoo, got it, ba 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 ba. The Snoo Futurama episode. See, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that episode was always a funny one. A lot of classic lines in that one. Dark Vast Lightning Extreme Warrior Celebrity Gamer. Are you... You're like a real person, right? Because no offense, but the way you type is almost like an AI, like a highly advanced AI or something. Or I guess just an AI in general, since all AI at this point are advanced, I would say. Okay, so I'm assuming he's over here near the Crate Dragon. We'll stop if we see any sort of humanoid in the distance. Asked him if he was AI yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to offend him, just like... If there was like an AI entity in the chat at this point, I honestly would not be surprised given how advanced AI is currently. Is he here? So he's hunting crate dragons, but I don't see the man in the crate dragon lair, which means he may just be in this area in general. Oh, he just like appeared. Oh, that's creepy as hell.
Yes?
Wow, Car, what are you doing back there? Oh my god, you fool.
What can I do?
Okay, so wait. If I hover on Bashel, I'm sure Car will run to me and it won't trigger that fight. What are you guys doing? Come back over here. What the hell are you doing? Come back over here. The Hound, he was barely 2 inches shorter than his brother. Brienne was, yeah, tall in the books, too, from what I remember. I forget how tall she is, but she's massive in the books, I believe, as well as the show. Voice microphone created. Gotcha. You seem to type extremely fast, so I wasn't sure if you were, yeah, doing some sort of like voice input or just typing very, very fast, obviously. All right, I don't even need to save. I'm not worried about this. We should be fine. We're pretty strong. Oh, what?
At last, my search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure. You may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you, but you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
What? I thought this was gonna be that freaking random bounty. Freaking Darth. What's this guy's name? Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Killed Oh, this was the guy. Oh, that was the Dark Jedi. Man, that was forever ago. Darth Tate. Yeah, Darth Bandon. You're a fool if you think you can defeat me.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
He looks like he's the lead singer for a new metal band. Darth Bandon. Okay. We've got Dark Jedi. Wow, why is this here? This is so weird. I'm assuming it's completely unrelated to the Genoharadan because it has nothing to do with it. I did not expect this. Okay, well, let's be smart, because this guy's probably going to be tough. Mandalorian melee shield or the other shield? Oh yeah, we should definitely consume all the little upgrades, too. So let's do an Echani shield. And then pause. Go to Bastila. Use the Echani dueling shield. Go to HK. Use the environment shield. So weird. It always like cancels out your thing. Okay, use that.
Maximum.
Okay. Pause. Go back to car. We're gonna consume those adrenal things. Battle stimulant. Vitality max 8 points. Attack damage. Yep, that sounds good. Do that. Do that. Oh, that's right. You have to do it before. I keep forgetting about that. That's fine. Okay. Then on car. Oh, they're already dead? Oh, this guy's so screwed. This guy's so screwed. Okay, pause. Go to Bastila. Yeah, do some flurries. Go to HK. Do some Master Power Blade. And go.
Droid efficiency at its
Droid efficiency at its best.
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Darth Bandon! He strikes!
Yes.
Get absolutely destroyed. Your hate was not strong enough, Darth Bandon. Get absolutely destroyed, buddy boy. 3,000 credits, double-bladed lightsaber, Darth Bandon's fiber armor, adrenal stamina. That's it? What? Like, wow, I expected that to be... That's such a weird thing to me.
Yes?
Master?
What? That's such a weird thing to me. Like, I would have expected to fight him during a cutscene or, like, a mission or something. He's just here randomly? Like, what the hell? Okay. All right. That's fine. It's random on where you are. Most of the time he attacks on the fishy planet. Okay, that makes more sense, because I was like, yeah, why would he just show up in a random spot on Tatooine where you would most likely be done with that? Yeah, he sucks. He died pretty quickly. Encounter on Kashyyyk. Oh, that's cool. I like that they did that. All right, well, I'm assuming this other guy is out here somewhere in the Eastern Dune Sea, because he's hunting crate dragons, and this would be the closest place to a crate dragon. Ba-bo, ba-bo, ba-bo. Not min-maxing, love it. I don't min-max in games. There's no point. The only time I ever consider min-maxing in a video game is something like Darkest Dungeon, where the base game is so difficult to even beat it on normal difficulty. It's like, okay, you know, when you actually need that edge. If it's a, you know, if it's a standard game, it's like, what is the point of min-maxing? I don't get it. You know, I like to go for skills and abilities that appeal to me, things that sound cool, use that sort of stuff, and then have fun with it. Have kind of a flavorful, interesting build. It's far more important to me, and also roleplay. Far more important to me than just, you know, I'm literal god. I can hit with the utmost of min and max together at my whims. Where is this guy? Maybe he's just not out here. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-ba-ba. How do you do your stats when you play D&D? Same sort of thing, pretty much, yeah. I mean, as long as I have decent stats, like that they're workable, I don't need them to be good or anything, because I like to imagine strategizing and picking the right spell for the right situation will take me farther than min-maxing anyways, especially as a sorcerer, you know? Where is this guy? He's not out here? Tatooine. So he might just be back at, might just be the Hunter Lodge, maybe. Figured he would be out here. Well, I'm glad we went there because we found Darth Bandon. So what else do we have? Crate Dragon. I wonder if he does spawn here, but like Brandon's encounter just took him over to the Sand People territory, to the Dune Sea. No, I guess we'll just check everything because I really don't know where he is. Yeah, I mean, when you're making a character in D&D Beyond the app, it's like you can choose to have a standard array where it just basically gives you the standard spread, and you can apply the stats to whatever you want. So, like, if you're a sorcerer, your charisma is your spellcasting modifier, so you can, have the standard array and then just put the highest stat onto charisma, etc., etc., etc. I like to roll, but my luck is so horrendous that I figure these days I'll just take standard array because I don't want to just get totally screwed with rolls. So yeah, standard array, and then I just, apply them as normal. As far as anything else I'm choosing, literally the number one priority for me is always roleplay. Whatever my character would have, I take. There's min-maxing to me is not fun at all. It's much more interesting to me.
Sure.
Let's say I have a pirate background. Well, it's much more interesting to me to take things that are nautical themed and help me navigate the seas as opposed to things that are just going to make me better in combat because that's what my character would have, and that's important to me. So, usually follow that rule, pretty much. Okay, that's definitely him right there. I'm not even going to save because we're definitely going to destroy him. We destroyed Darth Bandon.
I'm here.
Vorn's assault droid. Oh, we're not even going to talk to him? Where is he? Okay, well. Jedi jump. Woohoo! God, that is so good. Oh my god. That deals so much damage. Wait, it's just down? What? This droid is damaged and inactive. Well, I do have repair. Where's Vorn, though? Maybe I have to, make it call his master or something? Looks like he crashed out here. Swoop bike. This must be the swoop bike of Vorn Dasrad. Plant a frag mine. Plant a frag mine. Okay. I love the sand people screaming in the background. Success, you plant a mine on the bike, then move to a safe distance to watch and wait for Vorn. Sounds good to me. I've never done point buy. I think we did point buy 2 campaigns ago, but I didn't understand it because I was still really new. Fallout Cascadia is looking for voice actors? No, but I would consider auditioning maybe. I do have some voice acting stuff currently in the works at the moment, but just try not to burn out on so many projects and things. But yeah, I would consider. I don't know much about the project. I got bad news for a person who rigged this mine on swoop bike. It didn't work. I've been in this business too long not to notice clumsy mine placed on my bike. But I give you another chance. If you really want me dead, step out and we settle this here and now. I wonder if we stay safely out of sight if it just blows him up anyways? No, that's fine. Yeah, we're not a coward.
So you decide to show your face. I don't know who you are, what you sent, or who sent you to kill me, but you should have stayed
something. I'm gonna enjoy killing you, Vorn.
You don't know who you deal with, do you? I take time to explain it to you, but it's hot out here, so I just kill you instead.
Unfortunately for you, Vorn Dathrad, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. Oh, your stupid assault droid got healed too. That's so dumb.
Woohoo!
Get obliterated. Get absolutely obliterated, Vorn. You're so screwed, buddy. You're so screwed. There's not a dang thing. I don't even have to strategize. I can sit here and just spam master power attacks. There's nothing you can do. Look at all the stuns you're getting. Yeah, goodbye. All that talk for that. All that talk for that. Unfortunate.
What can I do?
Heal me, Bastula. Heal me, Bastula. All right, level up. Let's see. What do we got? Persuasion, number 1. Then we're going to go, I guess, treat injury. Yeah, that'd be better. Feats. New feet. New feet. New feet. Oh, yeah, the implants. That would be good to get. We got that mastered, that mastered. Jedi defense is good too, right? Because you just get a bonus to defense. Blaster rolls. Improved toughness is also good. Damage. Dueling. Single one-handed weapon. Nope. So I think we take the implant, because that is the most fun. Implant. Wait, we didn't even. Oh, we did. Okay. Implant level 2. Boop. Yeah. Powers. Ooh, more powers. Yes. What do we get? I really want this. What level is this? Level 18. Force Storm. That's going to be so fun. What else? We got the... Oh, yeah, I got to remember we have the lightsaber throw, too. Force Suppression, Force Push, Fear, which is exciting. Slow Wounds, Stun Droid, Stun... We could take the good guy points, too. Heal would be very helpful, but we'd actually take a negative on it, wouldn't we? So what dark side powers do we have left? Wound, Slow, Fear, Force Push. It's a universal. It's so weird that they have like red powers and then blue powers, but some of them can be universal. You would think they would be like good and bad. Universal, light side powers. So dark side is going to be drain life, but we can't get that yet. Universal, dark side. Dark side is fear and slow and wound. So what does wound do? Oh my god. Literally just kill? Oh, well, okay. That makes it easy. Power triggers spasm of the victim's lungs. Oh yeah, Jesus. This like crazy one. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Let's do that. Beautiful. Do do boom ba da do 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 dee do dee do dee do dee do 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 dee do do do. We are doing Manaan, but we're doing a bunch of bounty hunting quests for the Genoharadan, basically. So we're on Tatooine currently, but yeah, mainly doing Manaan. Manaan. All right, folks, that's going to do it for the stream. We will be back with a Patreon stream at some point over the weekend. So if you are a part of the Patreon, feel free to check it out. I'll put the links in the chat. Also, feel free to join our Discord to know when we go live. But yeah, we will be doing a Patreon stream over the weekend, and then we'll be back here Monday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time with more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. What's up, Surgical Drake? Welcome in. Yeah, KotOR is a lot of fun. You should definitely go check it out if you're interested. All right. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Have a wonderful weekend. If you are on the Patreon, I will see you there, most likely tomorrow, I would say. And if not, I will see you back here Monday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time for more KotOR. Bye-bye.